Hello there, welcome. Hopefully we don't have microphone issues. I have no idea. I have no idea how to fix them. I have no idea if they're fixed. No idea. Anyways, it looks like it can keep going higher. Hopefully that doesn't actually sound distorted or anything like that one time. And hopefully this is loud enough. I can make it louder, but then if that issue still persists, it'll sound crunchy. And we don't want a crunchy microphone. All right. Welcome to another live stream. Today we are returning to the Long Dark for another Wintermute Wintermute stream. This is a replay of Wintermute, specifically just trying to do the main story. And along the way, I'll discuss lore if you want me to. If you have any questions regarding any videos, please go ahead and answer. Or if you have any questions for episode 5, what my thoughts are on that, go ahead, ask me in the comments or in the chat of the live stream if you're watching this live. There we go. Switch over to the Long Dark. All right, hopefully we don't get that mouse cursor on screen right away, because I was about to launch the stream and then I alt tabbed and the mouse cursor was immediately on screen, stuck. I cannot find the issue with the mouse. I don't know why it just suddenly disconnects and reconnects immediately just by touching it, by moving it around. It's really frustrating. All right, here we are, episode 2. Let's just start from here, obviously, because we don't have a save for that yet. I just need to exit, and then we can skip the cutscene and then start the actual episode. It's kind of loud here, but we'll skip that. Wish we could skip this as well, but we gotta wait. And hopefully we can finish this in, at this point, 2.5 hours. It's not gonna happen. Or it's probably gonna be 3.5 hours for this stream, unfortunately. Ah! Copyright music! I forgot about that. I just finished eating dinner and my stomach feels full, but I think it's just like gas. I think I just need to burp a lot. Ooh, chilly. It was very cold yesterday for me. It finally had some snow for the first time this year. I have a feeling. Oh shit! I didn't mean to skip. My bad. Also, this.
Easy. Take it easy.
Who are you?
Name's Mackenzie. I'm the one who saved you from the bear.
Yeah. You kill it?
I don't think so. But I hit it. Maybe scared it away.
Not the way you shoot.
Glad your memory's coming back.
Shit. He got me good this time.
This time?
Yeah. Me and the old bear go back a ways. There's unfinished business between us.
I bandaged you up, but you're in bad shape. Is there anywhere to get medical help?
What? You mean like a hospital? Out here? Nah. Nothing like that.
I see you have a radio. Can we call for help?
No. Radio's been dead for the past few days. I can't raise any of the usual channels. I'm not sure why.
Well, you'll need some stronger meds to avoid infection. And for the pain.
You some kind of doctor?
No. But I've been around doctors enough to know you'll be in trouble soon. Unless you get some better help than I can give you.
Yeah. Right. Well... closest help is probably in Milton. Back the way you came.
There's nobody left to help you there. The town's pretty much deserted. There was a fire and...
Damn. The next town's days away. I'm wrecked. But If you leave now, you might be able to...
You won't last days like this. Must be another way.
There's someone who might help. But we can only reach them by radio.
So, we're back to where we started. There's got to be somewhere nearby that might have medical supplies, or another radio we can use.
You might find some comms gear, or parts, in the old Carter Dam. It's probably ancient stuff, though. That place has been abandoned for years. They used to have a first aid room. Might still be some old meds there, too. Something strong enough to maybe numb this pain.
Hang in there. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Wait. Wait. The old bear. He's still out there. He'll be wanting to finish the job.
Okay.
Here. Take my rifle. You won't kill him, but you might scare him off again.
Right.
Watch out. The dam. Unstable.
Wait, what? What do you mean unstable?
Oh, he's dead. Oh, no.
Damn it. He's passed out.
Oh, never mind. All right. Let us begin episode 2. My least favorite of the episodes. Fun fact, Jeremiah never says his name. I'm pretty sure. And back during the Predux days, I think the way you learn his name is Jeremiah is from the rifle, if I'm not mistaken. Or it's in dialogue. I think it might be both. But there is nothing in the game that tells you his name. And for some reason, it calls him Jeremiah, and then towards the end, Will calls him Jeremiah. Something along the way between Predux and Redux, there was a little writing boo-boo error there. It did not translate well, somehow. There's a couple things like that, I will admit. It's not just the fact that
kind of heavy.
Jeremiah never says his name. Will never tells Mathis initially that he was stubborn, but on multiple occasions he would say, "I told you I was stubborn," something like that. Never once actually telling him he was stubborn the initial time. Seeing some interesting visual bugs here, but I wonder if that has to do with Wintermute or something else. Maybe the mod that I'm currently have on. Is there no well-fed bonus in Wintermute? Does that not exist? Let me update the chat here because there's quite a few people here. I don't know if the chat has been updated. Oh yeah, there it is. Your Mathis video is pretty good, Toasty. Thank you. I appreciate it. Why is it your least favorite? I don't like dealing with the bear. It's really fucking annoying. I'm just gonna steal his food, even though I'm not gonna need it. Really, I just need enough food to get me through the episode, and that is it. And we all know why. I'm not gonna say anything. So here's the map that you're supposedly supposed to get, but you just have it by default. Why is my marker over there? Is that supposed to be me up there? Huh.
That trapper's my key to getting
No.
out of here.
He never
Better
says it
not
off
die on
camera.
me.
Someone transcribed the entire game, the dialogue, line by line. Never says it. Will says, "I'm sorry, Jeremiah," about the radio breaking later. Sorry, I'm kind of spoiling things, but like, I'm already in too deep into the conversation. But he never tells him his name, nor does it ever come up in conversation. Yeah, this picking up his rifle made me over encumbered by quite a bit. Thing is, I didn't even have a gun when I left Milton. I don't have any weapons besides this. I don't need it because we are playing the easy difficulty, so animals won't attack. I feel like they just really dragged out this part of the story with the bear far too long. I feel like the events of episode 1 and 2 could have been combined. But obviously they're in distinct locations. So right now, let's head over to the camp office, because that's where I'm going to be leaving my stuff behind. I'm not leaving it in his cabin because we all know why I'm doing that if you've played the episode before. Shane's Corner. Oh, Shane from Stardew. Welcome. How are the blue chickens doing? Thanks for joining. You haven't played this game before. Well, I hope you don't mind spoilers because this is the second part of the story. Welcome. I appreciate it. Everyone, please do leave a like on the live stream. I would greatly appreciate that. That's for the algorithm. And also, if you aren't aware, a new lore video did drop earlier today. It's actually about Mathis, who we will be seeing later today, hopefully. I didn't actually say this in that video, and I forgot to. That is actually the last episode 4 video. We are done with episode 4 officially, because the only other regular lore video that I have left, like, planned out is the history of the Forest Stalkers, and that is not a Wintermute episode 4 video. That's just a regular old video. It has nothing to do with episode 4, really. It's kind of scattered all over the history of the game as well as the main story. So we're done with episode 4 finally. I know it's kind of short. There was only 5 videos. Episode 3 was like that as well. Only like, what, 5 or 6 videos? But it's best to move on because I'm on a timer right now. And I have probably like 2 weeks to get the next 2 videos done. Excuse me. Because I'm fully expecting the final update to drop shortly after Thanksgiving, American Thanksgiving, or United States Thanksgiving. It's weird saying American Thanksgiving when Canada is technically American. It's a North American country, and they also have their version of Thanksgiving, which I think already passed a while ago. But U.S. Thanksgiving, I think the update will probably drop a couple weeks later, or a couple days later, or maybe a week later for the expansion. So I need to get the next, actually 3 videos done ASAP. Probably not going to happen before the expansion, but at the very least, the next one has to be done before the expansion drops. The final update. Hello, little wolf. We don't need to deal with you. We're not going to be bothered by you, and we're not going to bother you. Your opinion is I never went over side quests, so see. Oh, I never went over the side quests in what? If you trigger me to 8 hearts, I'll give you a blue chicken. Yay! Well, we already have the white chickens in the game, also known as the ptarmigans. But I think we have room for the blue chickens. If you don't mind us naming them all Wilson, that's fine. What side quests are you talking about? Weird how each Thanksgiving is widely apart. I think it's always just... It's because of the day the month starts in, which this month I think it started on a Friday or Thursday. I don't remember. But it's always the 4th Thursday of the month. But sometimes there's 4 Thursdays in the month. Sometimes there's 5. And this year it just happens to be like one of the last few days of the month. It's very late. I think this is the latest Thanksgiving can be. Is it not? Yeah, because if the month started on a Friday. So if it started on a Thursday, Thanksgiving would have been on this Thursday that just passed. But the month didn't start on a Thursday. I think it just gets bumped up because then there's a Thursday before that happened. It's weird. For holidays and events that happen on a specific day of the month versus like the date. It's I really wish it was just the date. Like, can we just all collectively say November 21st is Thanksgiving always for the US, no matter what day it is, and just everyone take off of work, please? Although I'm kind of glad it's on Thursday, because then you get Thursday off. Normally, if you're in school or if you work, you'll get Thursday off. You might get a half day on Friday if you're in school or at work even, and then Saturday and Sunday. It just makes it a longer weekend. All right, we're going to be not basing here, but I'm using this as storage because I have too much. And also, if you leave your stuff in the cabin with Jeremiah, after a certain point, you lose it. That's just a warning for all of you. I know it's kind of a spoiler, but you do lose your stuff at the end of the episode. It does not matter. Actually, you lose your stuff twice. If you leave it in the cabin when you are ready to leave and go through the dam at the end, all of his stuff, his cabin gets locked and you can't get in there anymore. All that stuff is lost, and then you lose your stuff at the end of the episode anyways. Spoilers, but that's been out for many years, so I'm sorry. I don't want the rifle. I don't technically need it, right? I don't think so. I don't think you need it until you go out to the muskeg for the signal boosters. That would technically be over 3,000 calories per kilogram. Oh, the 8 kilograms of water is probably doing it. Yep. Alright. Let's put some of that away. That should be enough for now. Actually, and even there's going to be more in the dam, so let me make even more room. I'm definitely going to loot a little bit of the dam, but not like too much. I don't want to overdo it. And the coffee, we'll put that away as well. And the tea. We don't really need them. I don't even have this. I'm not even going to need it anyway, so we'll just drop that. That's good for now. Of course, I'm going to loot this real quick. Very, very quickly. I just care really about food, and that's it. That's all I need. Food and drink. Even though I hate looting these. Oh, right. Yeah, that's for a side quest. So, yeah, you mentioned something about side quests earlier. What are you talking about? Side quests in the episodes. Also, I feel it's cheesy that you're doing this on easy. I go better. I got better at aiming my rifle on this episode. Well, I don't need to worry about aiming the rifle better. I rarely use the rifle in survival. I actively choose not to use it because it's just kind of, unless I'm actively trying to hunt a bear or a moose, a rifle is kind of pointless. Well, okay, a deer, it could also be helpful for that, but I rarely am carrying the rifle around and actively using it as a weapon. It's really more so for hunting, in my opinion. Oh yeah, so if you have questions about side quests, let me know. I know we are skipping the side quests. I have tried my best to cover them in the Wintermute videos, or not the Wintermute videos, just the lore videos in general. Like in the Forest Talkers video, I'm definitely going to be covering
This'll come in handy.
like the Joplin's bunker raid quests from episode 3, as well as the Riddle in the Shadows quest from episode 4, and also the Late Gunshots quest from episode 2, which is in this episode. I'll cover them briefly in the Forest Stalkers video, which will probably come out hopefully next week. We'll see. But they're not going to get, you know, I'm not going to cover them here. Unless you want me to. We can talk about them. Sorry, Shane. When will you play Stardew again? Stardew should be this Sunday, actually. Yeah.
I think I can use this.
We do more Stardew on Sunday. It's every other Sunday at the moment. I'm thinking I might be changing the schedule again. Because I have, especially this last week, I feel like I need to take an additional day off for mental health.
I need to drop something.
So I think I need to cut the Thursday streams entirely from now on. And I'm not sure when the game dev streams will happen if I do that. But there is going to be a day, it's probably going to be Saturday or Sundays from now on, where every other Saturday or Sunday is going to be a game dev stream. Which means that if I do Sunday, that means the casual Sunday streams are going to get cut shorter. Or less often, I guess. So that would be one a month for Stardew and whatever other game. I don't want to do that if I can't help it. I will have to do it, but right now it's looking like it's either Saturday or Sunday. I wish I could see how much that has. Whoops.
I might have to drop some gear.
I'm working on it, buddy. Hold on. Got new pants. Transfer. Is that everything except for the food? Ah, this. Get that out of here. Oh, holy hell. I don't know why I just instinctively grabbed all these, because I know in episode 1 I grabbed them all because that's how I filled up the thing for Grey Mother. Even that's full? Damn. Okay. Fine. Oh, here we go. Okay. What kind of question is that? Is this... Now, I can't tell if you're joking here, bud. Or if you're the troll that's been actively subverting a channel ban and creating new accounts to get around that ban. So I would suggest you pick your next words wisely, Shane. Because I will admit I have not seen your account before. And honestly... You're kind of treading thin ice right now. Just because you said that. I don't care if it's a joke or not. It's really triggering because it is incredibly annoying. And if you are the troll, you are literally just doing this to get a reaction. And you're getting the reaction. And it's not funny, dude. It really isn't. Alright, let's get out of here. Give me like 1 minute. Gotta make a change on the channel. If I can remember how to do this. Let's see. Ooh, that is a long band list. Holy shit. You can't see this, right? No. All right. The phrases "Is this live?" and "Is this the premiere?" are now banned. So that phrase would get banned from now on. Is this live? No, I mean, it's you. I can tell. It is absolutely you. There are no hard feelings, sure. That's what you say. But you gotta understand that the first time this conversation happened with you and I, during one of those Red Dead streams, that it was hyper frustrating. Because you just kept insisting on one thing when it wasn't true. You obviously don't know how the platform works. Whether if you were actually genuinely trying to ask if this is live or if this is a premiere. Because there is a very easy and clear way to tell the difference. For one, I am actively talking to you. How is this a premiere? And 2, you can see it on the channel page. You can see the difference. Or, alternatively, you're just a troll that wants the reaction. Because you like to get under people's skin. Just to get the rage and frustration out of them. So what is it that you want here, really? Are you a troll, or are you genuinely trying to ask, and you're trying to apologize for it, and that's why you're trying to get unbanned by making new accounts and diverting the ban that you already had, which I'm pretty sure is not allowed, but I don't think it's against the rules. It might be frowned upon on YouTube. I have no idea. Can we call it a truce? What truce? The conversation is still available on the VOD, you know that? I can go back right now and read everything that you typed. Because I didn't ban you when that went live. I banned you afterwards. So every single comment you left is still visible. Do you want me to read them out loud right now? Because there's no truce here. You're either just a troll or you're an actual idiot. And you went a little too far last time. The first time, I mean. I think it was highly entertaining on your channel. What, the trolling? Or are you talking about me, the channel itself? Honestly, I would do the same to Zach, so I could ask him questions I've been dying to ask. Since he blocked me. Why did he block you? What did you do? What did you do? What did you do? Why did he block you? I'll call him up right now and tell him to unblock Elijah. No, okay, so you're just a troll then. Because you're doing it for the reaction. You're a troll. You're out. I will report every single one of these accounts because I can still actively see the account in the ban list. I can go through and I can go from account to account and report them to YouTube. We're done here. It doesn't matter because the phrases are now banned. They will be auto-deleted from now on. You got the reaction you wanted, dickhead. Just get the fuck out of here. Seriously. Do you not have anything better to do with your life? Go fucking touch grass, breathe oxygen, drink H2O, for fuck's sake. Stop wasting my oxygen, dude.
Useful.
I'm raising the blood pressure and all sorts of shit. It's really fucking annoying. And anyone who does it jokingly, you're gonna get a timeout, by the way. Either of those phrases, I don't care. At this point, those are no-no phrases. Those are adult phrases now. If you want to get banned or drop kicked by Automod or whatever it's called on YouTube. Interesting use of Stardew Valley as a way to get me to notice them in the chat. Making a whole account centered around Shane from Stardew. Learning that you get the blue chickens when you go down Shane's story and marry him and friendship and all that shit. All that effort just to try to get a reaction from me. What a fucking loser. Seriously, what a fucking waste of space on this godforsaken planet. We're wasting bandwidth just to fucking mess with people.
This place
what a fucking sad life. Okay. Give me a moment. We're fine. The wolves aren't going to attack. And now I'm actually going to go through all of your accounts and report them directly to YouTube for trolling and breaking channel rules. Hold on.
Locked up tight. Must be a key or
Oh,
something
never
around
mind.
here.
Where's the key again? This part I actually did forget about. It's not in here, is it? Yeah, we forgot we were playing the Long Dark. Honestly, I forgot I was playing the Long Dark too. Does anyone know where the key is? I'll probably find it in a sec. I really need to like burp like really badly, but nothing comes out. There we go. The water helped a little bit. I might get a seltzer. It actually might help. It's in one of these buildings, right? I honestly forgot about this part entirely. There it is. Oh yeah. Speaking of side quests, I forgot. I think it was Elijah. What side quest do you want me to talk about? If it's episode 1, that's fine. I'll talk about it. But in the meantime,
Holy shit.
never mind. Hold on, I was gonna say
Very
something.
sad.
Yeah, all this is not Mathis. All this is Jeremiah's fault
I need to find some place to escape this
because he
cold.
kept going after the bear for many years. I have no idea how many years. It's all his fault. I was gonna say, wouldn't it be funny if I started like posting on the Long Dark forums or the unofficial Discord or the Long Development Discord or on Twitter or on YouTube or anywhere else
Hello?
about Dark Lumens
Anyone
being
here?
a troll? That'd be fun.
This place looks like it's been empty for a while.
And I can post the link of all the channels too. I have all the power here, buddy. And I'm pretty sure all those channels are linked to an email account that can be spammed. Not saying that we'll do it, or I'll do it, but you'll be at the mercy of other people. So I would suggest you fucking calm down if you're still here. Probably not. Really, at this point, I'm just venting. The side quests kind of go more in depth with the story. But which are you? Oh, so you're talking about like the side quests, like the one I did do for episode 1, where I don't know why I'm looking here. For grandmother, where I got her the extra food and firewood and all that. Is that what you're talking about?
Seems like the quakes did some damage here. Must
Or
be what
what?
the old guy meant about unstable.
Because most of the side quests don't really have anything to do with. Oh, sorry, hold on one second. I don't know, for some reason I thought that would be a longer cutscene and he would say something. Anyways, hold on, let me grab this lore note back here, just in case I want it. This is that's one of the ones that I missed for initially. Also, this one over here. It doesn't look like it's a note, but it is. Really, there's not gonna be much here, is there? They're locking up their doors. They better fucking be. Crackers. Interesting. Oh, yeah. The, I did talk about the prison, the guard corpses and the prisoners in an episode 3 video. I didn't specifically talk about the quest, though.
What the?
The Black Rock corpse. The Black Rock words are hard. The Black Rock
Nobody needs this
quest
anymore.
from episode 3 there wasn't much to say about it, really. Because you just find the dead prison guard, and then you follow the trail of all the prisoners that escaped. There's the important note for the upcoming video, actually. And there's another one here, isn't there? It's a lot of notes in Carter. Yeah, that is true, because... Yeah, you're totally right. I didn't really talk about that quest at all. Because that quest insinuates that one of the prison guards also made it through the tunnel. So... they must have been escorting the prisoners. But like... now you're making me think too much and it hurts my head. Yeah. I'm guessing one of the prison guards survived and escorted them to Pleasant Valley, but at some point he got overwhelmed. Or maybe he got jumped by prisoners that made it, you know, far ahead of him. God, there's another note.
Aid station. That sounds like what the trapper needs.
Find the cache in Alan's... Oh, that's from the note.
Must be something we can use to fix the shortwave.
Oh, does that have a key? Yeah, I mean, all there is to that quest is that a prison guard survived the tunnel collapse, made it out with the prisoners, and the prisoners killed him at some point. And then from there, the prisoners get hunted down by Molly. There's not much to it. They do leave notes behind. I did talk about some of those notes in a Pleasant Valley video, or episode 3 video.
Industrial strength antibiotics and very strong painkillers.
Oh, there it is.
Dangerous. You can get hooked on this stuff. Let's hope we
Well,
don't
that's
need
gonna
it.
stay there. Yeah, I didn't talk about the quest specifically though, but you're totally right. I didn't think it was too important, really. I did bring it up in some of the videos. I just didn't talk about the quest itself. Was that it? Or do I not pick these up? Oh. Oh, right. I guess you could find those in this. I'm not going to repair anything. There's kind of no point. So this would be better here, and then that, right? Yeah. Alright, well, I'm not going to drop my parka. Is that correct? Oh, wait, no. Hold on. Oh, no, that's more. Oh, the warmth is higher. Okay. So really, I'm just getting the windproof bonus there. Nah, we'll keep that. Drop that. Drop that. Shut up, phone. Gotta speed this up. Goodbye, Will's pants. We don't really need the pants. And I got the good hat here. Problem is, it needs some repairs. Alright, let's get out of here. We're done with this place. We're not going to loot the whole thing. Oh, commented on some content that pretty much had a political background and how it didn't correspond to the actual timeline of the game, basically. Ah. Yeah, I wouldn't talk about politics here either, because that's a no-no. I think it's just a general rule for a lot of people. Don't talk about it because it's so divisive. Even though it shouldn't. Oops, didn't mean to open that. Yep, this is a problem. Oh god, there's so many comments. Hold on. Guess you talked a bit too passionately about it? Yeah. I wouldn't recommend doing that on YouTube. Nope, put it on. Maybe there's an update time. Well, the room is pitch black. Okay, we're good. I guess we're sleeping here. Jeremiah's gonna pass away in the night. In game. What's the first region you spawned in from? Spawned in when first played? Oh, right here. Right outside Carter. That was my first spawn. Oh, wait, no. That was my first spawn in a video. What was my first actual spawn? I don't remember. Now, why is this still dark? No, I don't remember where I first spawned, but no, it was definitely Mystery Lake, though. It was back when it was just Mystery Lake. Oh, right, I should eat the pork and beans. Those are heavy. I mean, you could always just make another account, although I wouldn't recommend doing that. Because again, you're subverting a ban by making a new account. On social media, that is very frowned upon. Well, it depends on the social media.
Better check in on that old trapper.
Oh, he's absolutely not alive anymore in-game. I also got this, but I don't really need this either. I'm probably just going to drop this off. And since I can't bring it with me to episode 4, doesn't matter. Here, let's give a heart attack to a wolf. Get wrecked, wolf. Yours is Broken Railroad. So you didn't start playing until around episode 1 drop. Or episode 2, technically. But that was the same day. Did I close Chrome? Yeah, I closed it. Any other questions about the lore or side quests, let me know. Now that I'm 99% calmed down from earlier. It's a nice, windy, snowy day. This is what it was like yesterday for me, but the wind wasn't making it snow sideways. The snow was very much going straight down. It snowed a lot, too. It was like... I looked out the window 1 minute, and there was a clear coating of snow. And in my backyard, I have elevated sidewalk, like, above the grass. Like, a good, like, 5-6 inches. Not 5-6 inches. Like, a good 3 to 4 inches, I would say. And, like, half an hour later, I couldn't see the difference in elevation between the snow on the grass and the snow on the sidewalk. Because it was basically almost level. It did snow a lot. And then all of it melted just earlier today. You can go on his Discord and plead forgiveness. You might get banned from that as well. You could also always do it on neutral ground, but I don't think he's very active on the unofficial game Discord, the one that everyone's on. I would say most people are on it. Could do it there and try it out, but that's up to you. You're lucky, Toasty. I don't get much snow where I live. I have to drive for it. Oh, well, actually, snow is not that great, in my opinion. It is much worse dealing with snow than it is with rain. Also, the snow kind of ruins my plans of going on a walk yesterday and today because it was cold. But hopefully it's not super cold in the next few days. I do want to go on a walk soon. Sometimes it feels weird not going on one for a few days. Alright, let's leave all of my stuff here. And then head back. So at this point, where are we going next? Next is the spear part, right? Yeah. So I need to just take enough food with me to go across and get it. There might be plenty over there too. I'm fully expecting there to be plenty. In the broken railroad. Oh, Jesus. That's terrifying. I wish I could reach that chocolate bar. Man, the textures and the... Well, I don't think it's the textures. I think it's the lighting. It looks so bad in Wintermute. Oh, right. This is full. Oh, my goodness. Why are there so many of these? Get rid of that. All of that is worthless at the moment. Even that, yeah, even that's too much water. Alright, we're ready to go to the muskeg after this. Oh, let me make a save. I have not made a save yet. Yikes. Speaking of not making saves, I absolutely somehow did not save the project for today's video. I exported the project without ever saving it. So when I looked in to try to like get the timestamps for everything and the names of the songs that I used, the project was reverted back to the episode 4 video. I am so glad I at the very least exported it, but I don't know how I didn't. No, recap. I don't know how I didn't save at any point during that video while making it. I mean, it only took me like an hour and a half to make it, to put it together after I exported the audio. So if there was a big mistake in that video, I would have to make it again. Or I could just take the exported video and chop it up, but that's a huge pain in the tuchus. I am so glad I was able to salvage that by exporting it the day before. I would have been so mad, especially if it was the previous video, the 31-minute long video. I would have honestly blown my brains out in game. That was scary. But it's fine. I exported it beforehand. Thank goodness. Wolf, wait! Can I ride you like a horsey? Oh, goddamn stick. Can you take me to Jeremiah's place? Oh. Wait, I have an auto walk. I forgot. Ow. My back. Another reminder for everyone to please leave a like on the live stream. I would really appreciate that. Alright, so a little run here. Thank goodness this is like the easiest region to travel through. Because I know it like the back of my hand. Wait a minute. This isn't my hand. I could literally just like read a book right now if I wanted to. Which is never gonna happen again, probably. Don't snap an ankle. Do anything but snapping an ankle. Oh, let's see how Max is doing. Speaking of subjects of game subjects that don't get lore videos. Rest in peace, Max.
This stuff will come in handy.
Don't care. Yeah, there's no way Max is getting a video. There's literally zero lore behind Max. Other than their name. And that was their last stand. Awful movie, by the way. There's more lore for Ash Canyon somehow than Max. And Ash Canyon does not have a lot of lore to it. Oh, this takes forever. This is what's gonna make the stream 4 hours long, I feel. Is the slog. It is worse than episode 3 in my opinion. It's like walking through the waters of the Muskeg when the ice is thawed out. It's like a swamp. Sorry about the mouse cursor.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's smart.
Take it easy. You're pretty banged up. You're probably a bit delirious, too. I just gave you a shot of some heavy antibiotics. Might feel funny for a while, but it'll help. And you're gonna need some time to recover.
Time? We don't have time. We need to get a message out. It's important.
Message? You mean to your friend, asking for medical help?
Never mind that. Help me up so I can look at the radio. Let's see if the parts you brought back are any good.
That's a military shortwave, isn't it?
Maybe.
I know a bit about radios. That's not like any surplus I've ever seen.
Ah, damn it! Well, the parts look fine. So, whatever's wrong with the radio goes deeper than that.
What could it be?
Something to do with the power. Fuses. Transformers, maybe. We have bigger problems to deal with first. That bear's out there, hunting us. He's a smart old bastard. He'll keep us from getting out, getting supplies, finding help. Eventually, he'll either get us, or starve us out. Ah! Oh. I gotta lay down. Help me back to the bed.
Oh boy, the fun part. All right, we're gonna be skipping the optional dialogue for reasons, but there's like multiple videos in the channel about Carter Dam. If you don't know the history about the dam, what are you doing? Also, I may need to revisit the Carter Dam lore because wiki not correct sometimes. And then this just talks about Mystery Lake and the surrounding areas. All right, here we go.
What's this unfinished business between you and the bear?
Ah, me and the old bear. Every time we meet, we make a little trade.
And what do you trade?
Each other's blood, mostly.
Trader confirmed.
Sounds like a losing proposition.
Oh, I'm sure it will be. For one of us.
The main reason I'm out here is I'm looking for someone.
You won't find too many people out here. That's kind of the whole point.
This is someone important to me. A woman. She may have passed through here a few days ago. She might have been injured.
What makes you think she came through here?
She passed through the tunnel leaving Milton, but then... I'm not sure.
Well, the roads from Milton don't lead this way. Wherever she's headed, you'll have to cross the mountains to find her. Not an easy path, even for the most experienced outdoorsman.
I'll do whatever it takes.
You won't get far with that bear on the prowl. What we need is to get my radio up and running, so we can find out what the hell is going on. Maybe someone out there has seen your friend.
The woman I'm looking for. She might be on her way to a place called Perseverance Mills. You know it?
Yeah. Shit-nothing town, north part of the island.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, I know it.
We were on our way there, my passenger and I, when we crashed. I need to find a way to get there, or contact her. See if she's all right.
You sure she's alive?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, normally I'd make some calls on the old shortwave. Whole area's been damn quiet since those lights in the sky. Even the wildlife's acting strange. But I might have an idea.
You said you had an idea. What do you have in mind?
Well, it's a long shot. But I may know how we can find out about your friend.
I'm listening.
This shortwave, I use it to keep an ear open for what's going on.
So how do we get the radio working?
There's no reason I can see why it shouldn't be working.
Well, what about more parts? Or another radio?
We might find another radio. But I think I have a better idea. Problem is, it's no use with the old bear out there. Your path to a working radio, and our survival, is through that bear. We have to find a way to deal with him first.
Okay. So we have to deal with the bear. But you're half dead, and rifle shots don't seem to do much. So...
That's because the old bear, he's special. I've been hunting and trapping for years, and I've shot a lot of bears. But I've never encountered anything quite like him. A special bear like that needs special magic to bring him down.
Magic?
Don't worry, I'm not delirious. I don't mean literal magic, but we need the old knowledge. The old ways.
What do you have in mind?
There's an old story. Local legend, maybe. About one of the original settlers of this place. Spence. Story goes something like this. Spence shows up and sets up his claim shanty with his young family in tow. For generations, the family had been traders in the Hudson's Bay Company. Old voyageur stock, they say. Hard people. Survivors. One day, a bear shows up and menaces the homestead. Spence takes a shot at the bear, but it doesn't seem to do anything. Bear wanders off, but Spence's wife, she takes a turn. Slips into fever. For days, delirious, she screams about the bear. Local doctor can't do a thing for her, neither can the priest. Week later, a hired hand goes missing, and they find him. Just a body. Ravaged. Spence fears for his wife and kids. He's convinced some evil bear spirit is trying to kill them. Revenge for some slight in the past, maybe. Something in the family history. Spence gets some men together for a hunting party. They go out into the muskeg and track something big for days. Eventually corner it. It's a big son of a bitch. Biggest bear they'd ever seen. Man-killer. Story goes, they empty their rifles into the bear and it just walks away. Like it's made of stone. They call it the demon bear after that. Wife's dying now. Spence believes the bear's evil spirit is killing her. Eating her soul. He can't get anyone to join him on another hunting party. They know rifles don't work. So he forges a spear. Like a boar spear, but bigger. From some old Hudson's Bay trapper's wisdom, apparently. He goes out into the muskeg, disappears for days, and then one morning, the wife's fever breaks. But nothing from Spence. Some men go out looking for him, and they find him. Half dead, blood all over him, body torn almost in two. The bear's work. The last thing he says is, "Spear stole the bear's soul. My wife is now free." And then he's gone.
So, did he kill the bear?
Nobody knows. Never found a carcass. They buried Spence, took the spear back and hung it over the mantelpiece in the Spence homestead. Never saw that bear, or any other, again. Years later, after the Spence family faded to obscurity, wealthy land baron bought the spear to hang in his hunting lodge. Just so he could tell that story, I imagine.
So, do you believe it? The story of the demon bear and the spear stealing its soul?
What? No, of course not. I might spend all my time alone in the wilderness, but I'm not crazy. But the old stories sometimes have truths hidden in them. Spence might have been superstitious, but he had the right idea. 10 inches of cold, hard steel might do what a bullet can't. I'm convinced. A spear's the way to kill that bear. And you need to get Spence's bear-killing spear if we're going to survive the winter. The old hunting lodge is still there. A couple of days' journey south. Follow the tracks the other way, through the muskeg, and you'll find it. If the spear's there, get it. It might be our best hope.
And the radio?
You deal with the bear, and let me worry about the radio. Now, let me rest. Good luck out there. Watch out for our demon.
Right.
Jesus Christ, that was long. I need to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I'm back. I about pissed myself during that cutscene. I forgot how long that is. Jesus. And also, I realized I made a mistake by leaving the rifle at the camp office, because, well, at this point, the entire story is in the Muskeg and towards Broken Railroad. I'm not going back towards Carter. Oops. I did get me a not LaCroix. It's the Aldi brand. Strawberry. I only have a few of those left. Trying to get rid of them. Alright. That's fine. I shouldn't need the rifle. The only time it actually attacks is when you have the spear, but at that point you're just using the spear. Hello? Damn, he won't let me have whatever's in there. That's probably where he's got all these goodies. Alright, let's get out of here. Jesus H, that was a century and a half of cutscene. Oh, Jesus. Hold on. Ugh, now we gotta go across the Muskeg. Great. My least favorite thing to do in this game. Go anywhere near the Muskeg. It is a Z tier region for me. Oh! I forgot about that. Also, hello, Small Bread, welcome. Yes, poor Max. Rest in peace, Max. Let me grab the Google form that I set up. So here's the thing. Got a good amount of responses. By no surprise whatsoever, Mystery Lake is winning, obviously. So here's the thing. I posted this earlier today. The region bracket that we just finished voting on, all of you guys, was incredibly flawed. And I will admit that. I learned that basically right from the beginning, that the way that the bracket works doesn't necessarily work well for something like that between the regions. Because I think those are really just meant for, you know, for sports and stuff like that. You're putting players and teams up against each other. The bracket doesn't really work very well for that, because everyone can have different types of opinions. Work well. Oh God, hearing myself. Yikes! I do that enough in one day. It doesn't really work for this. I learned that from the beginning, so I thought let's just finish it and see what happens. Obviously, Mystery Lake fucking steamrolled through everything. I think that was expected. But that's fine. I think at that point, it was just a little experiment to get some engagement from the community, and it worked. Guys supported the polls quite a bit. I just wish that, you know, I expressed this a couple weeks ago. I wish you guys would do the same for the videos, which, again, go watch the videos. Why are you even here if you're not here for the videos? I know some people aren't here for the Long Darkness. I know they're here for, like, Destiny 2, and that's totally fine. But, like, if you're gonna watch a video, leave a like and a comment. I literally say it at the beginning of most of them, and there's a reason why. It's so vital to grow the channel. Same thing here. Leave a like on the live stream at the very least. But that Google form is like a proper, I think, a better way of doing this. It's pinned right now into the chat section of the live stream. I mean, it's on the channel as well, so you can go find it if you're watching the VOD later. Vote for your top 5 regions, and from there, I think we can get a really good picture of which regions are the best, and it'll give a proper ranking. Like, every region will have a placement as well, not just the best one, like the bracket, because the bracket really only tells you first and second. But then I realized the first round of voting really screwed over some of the really good regions, like Coastal Highway. Coastal Highway got knocked out immediately, so the bracket is just not the best way of doing that, because I feel like Coastal Highway would do way better in the bracket if I didn't pair it with Mystery Lake. And I only did that because they're similar-ish, because they're the classic regions, everyone loves them, but that's not fair to Coastal. So this new poll is not a poll, but it's a form. It's a questionnaire. Is going to be way better at figuring out which regions are the best. So you get to choose 5 out of the 15, including the expansion ones. If you don't like the expansion ones, obviously that's fine. Totally up to you. Just vote accordingly. And yeah, please do that. And you will need a Google account for that. If that becomes an issue, like, I know not everyone has one probably. Although if you're on YouTube, you probably have one. Because I'm pretty sure every YouTube account requires a Google account. That way you can only vote once. But please do that. You're making egg fried noodles with onions. Ooh, sounds very good. My mom makes something similar to that, but with chicken and a little celery. So good. I love it. Now, is it egg noodles or is it noodles and then you fry some eggs with it? Because I love egg noodles as well, with some egg fried with it. Like once the whole dish is cooked, then I fry a little egg in there and it mixes all up nicely. Very good with chicken and onion and celery, you know, and whatever seasonings you want to use. Gmail, same shit. I mean, Gmail. Oh, the thing that died I was thinking about is Google Plus. That's gone. Google Plus is dead. But it's, yeah, Gmail account. It's the same thing as a Google account. They're one and the same. But yeah, you're right. It's called Gmail. Hey, this is fun weather. Good thing the bear isn't actively chasing us yet. Also, I love how you mysteriously have the Muskeg map. Also, did you hear what Jeremiah said about the Muskeg, or the cabin and its location? It's 2 days south of his cabin. Again, that's one of the biggest reasons for why the world map should be oriented 90 degrees to the left. I don't know why they have it positioned the way they do, but it is not oriented the right way, according to the game lore. Noodles with egg. Okay, egg noodles are also great with basically the same ingredients. But yeah, little chicken actually does, you know, make it so much better, in my opinion. Doesn't have to be a whole ton. And then the celery is just there for extra, you know, crunch. Celery's great in basically everything. Like, you can't go wrong with celery and onion. Or potato, but I probably wouldn't put potato in that type of dish. I'll grab some coal. We're good on that.
That'll come in handy.
Honestly, I really don't need loot at all. The only thing I'm going to take is, like, food and water. Just to get me through the rest of the episode, because I know everything after that does not matter at all. I got no chicken, sadly. Aw, big sad. I read that as noodled with eggs for a second there. Like, what the hell? Speaking of chicken and noodles, I helped my mom make some chicken noodle soup today. It was delicious. It was potato heavy today, but that was totally fine by me. Normally it's got, you know, a balanced mix of everything, but this time just dumped way more potato than normal. It was still really good though. Hey buddy. Oh, no weapons, right. Let's see what happens here. Excuse me, may I pass through? Excuse me. Green light. Alright, damn, have your meal. Oh. Okay. Scaredy dog. Oh, that sounds good with mushrooms. You also can't go wrong with mushrooms either. A very versatile ingredient? Fungi? I mean, it's not a vegetable or a fruit. It's a fun guy. Not a fun guy. Fungi. I know it's like, I'm 100% safe right now, but just being here makes my skin crawl. And we're in Wintermute, so it's even safer. Because we're on the lowest difficulty. There are no actual bears. Although it's really weird that there are bears in episode, what, 3? Just regular old bears. You can take them down very easily, but this one for some reason is just bigger, badder, and meaner. And more pissed. Can I run, please? There we go. Could you imagine if they let the bear loose in episode 2 like it was the hunted challenge? Like the bear is constantly after you, but not like all the time. Like it can find you at any point in episode 2. And all you have to do is shoot it and it goes away for a little while. That would have been so much worse than what we have now. Excuse me. Rest in peace. Also, oh yeah, hold on. I saw a comment from Tamarack Gaming. I'm sorry I didn't answer your or look at your comment. The keg isn't that bad. There are worse regions. No, I think the keg is the worst for me. I love that you called it keg. That's great. I'm gonna call it that from now on. Over 4,000 hours in this game. I haven't tried Wintermute yet. Waiting on episode 5. I would recommend you play now, because when episode 5 drops, you can't just start playing episode 5 right away. You gotta start from the beginning. I would recommend doing it now and have a save file ready. Really, all you have to do is have a save file available, saved right before you meet Jace at the end of episode 4. Because then you can start there when episode 5 drops. Skip through the cutscene if you want to, or watch it, it doesn't really matter. And then episode 5 is unlocked. Because technically right now, episode 4, no one has it complete. Because you can't actually complete it. The only way to complete it is by moving on to the next episode. And that's not available right now. If you go through, you can see episode 4 is not checkmarked for everyone because it isn't complete. Because you can't finish it technically. When am I streaming episode 3? Next Tuesday. And episode 4 next Friday. Yep. For some reason I thought this was a cave right here. And I was about to say, I've never seen this cave before. There's no cave there. I'm an idiot. I think it's just the rock textures that confuse me. I finished all the episodes as of right now, but I haven't completed all the side quests. I mean, you could look into them, like read up on them on the wiki. They're not required. They don't affect the game at all, really. There's just like extra things for you to do to extend the gameplay time of Wintermute. Like episode 1, I did it in 3 hours and 15 minutes. But these aren't these supposed to be like 4 to 5 hour episodes? If you did everything? Actually, no, I think it's 5 to 6 if you did everything. Especially for achievements. But really, the actual story you can do very quickly. This one I think might be a bit longer because it is a slog across multiple regions, multiple times in the episode. Whereas episode 1 is contained into one small region, and episode 3 is contained in one large region, unfortunately. And then 4 is one small region again. Well, it's like a medium region. Guys ready for what's about to happen? Yeah, I'm doing it for the achievements for sure. Like, I've already gotten all of the missable achievements. Because there are missable achievements in every episode. If you don't do all the side content. I hope they add achievements for episode 5. Actually, I just realized now that survival and Wintermute are split for some platforms, they might not be doing achievements. Because the reason why they didn't have achievements for the expansion is because not everyone would have the expansion. And so that would, you know, ruin people's completion rate for the Long Dark Survival if they didn't have the expansion. Some people take it seriously, but I think that's more of like an Xbox thing because of gamer score or trophies on PlayStation. But if they follow the same logic, I don't think there's going to be achievements for episode 5. Because it would ruin the percentage rate of completion. Right now, I still have 2 what achievement? 1 achievement. Can you take a guess which achievement it is? It's the one I cannot finish to save my life. If I had to. Alright, guys. It's time to wake up the Auroras. But first, hold on. Let me check. No loot here? Okay. Alright, I'll see you in a bit. Time to wake up the Auroras.
Oh, shit. The lights.
Oh. The Auroras are back. Interesting.
Is that a campfire?
Alright, let's go talk to our friend over here.
You again?
How goes the war, my friend?
War?
The war between man and nature, of course. The lights in the sky, you and the bear. The cold, hunger. The old fights returning.
Did you scare the bear away?
There was no bear when I found you. Perhaps it isn't yet time for your paths to cross?
Listen, old man. I'm not sure.
You still believe things are going to go back to the way they were?
The lights in the sky.
Remember, I said they were a reckoning.
They're powering the lights around us?
Now you see.
This can't be. It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense, and yet it has happened.
I've had a lot of trouble with wildlife lately. Is it always this dangerous around here?
I've seen many strange things, of course, but the birds and beasts, their rhythms are their own.
Meaning?
The patterns of nature have been interrupted, broken. Even those who once knew how to read them are now confused.
What do you think's spooking the wildlife?
I can't say for sure, but the lights in the sky may hold the answer.
So, you think the aurora is influencing the wildlife, too?
There is much in nature that we cannot understand. Would it be so strange?
How did I mute myself? Also, it's successfully connected. It disconnected. Fuck. Damn. I thought I hit the button. What the fuck? Damn it. Thank you for letting me know. What I was saying was... What was I saying? Computers. This is an older computer. This is like a 90s computer. The monitor, at least. And this also is... I mean... 90s? 2000s? I don't know. My current computer is bigger than that. By a lot. But that's because that's a fucking beast of a case. I don't know why I have it that big. Oh, is this gonna burn me? But I was looking back... Never mind. I wasn't gonna go outside. But the, I've only been muted for like a minute and a half, 2 minutes? Since I left Methuselah. The computer outside is a flat screen, but it's the same computer base. The tower, but it's sideways. It's not really a tower. So that computer out there is newer by a lot. By more than a decade. This is the monitor, sorry. This monitor, this old school 90s, early 2000s ones, is much older. The actual computer that these buffer memories can be on is important because it does give you some context as to when they are from. See, there's a flat screen there. This is much newer. This is 2010s at the very least. And then there's a Muskeg. The Muskeg buffer memories are on a laptop. So that tells you roughly when those were written. And all the Carter Dam ones are from the 90s. What the hell? I've never noticed this before. Is that there in Survival? Interesting. So, the same goes for any laptop buffer memories. Although, I think the laptop from then is chunkier. It's like a brick almost. So maybe it's a little older. But I do think those are from after the collapse. Shut up, Wolf. I don't care. That's pretty much all I was talking about. Alright, let's get up to the cabin. Oh no, the rabbits. The game isn't muted, right? No. I just shouldn't be hitting that button. Also, I noticed one of my buttons for muting sound and covering the webcam they're also taking screenshots like F10 does. I'm using F7 through F9. Rest in peace. And one of those is also taking screenshots. Just like F10. But it doesn't freeze frame the screen temporarily. Why does this game have multiple buttons for taking screenshots? I'm actually wondering. Debug screenshot. Oh. Fun. Wait, I'm not even pressing F8. Oh, F9 is also screenshot. Why does this game have 3 different screenshot buttons? Why? That's so dumb. The F10 one is fine because it removes the HUD, but there's already a screenshot built into Steam, so why would I need a screenshot with the HUD if I could just use kill me in game. Every time I cover the webcam, it's taking a screenshot basically, and I'm not changing that key binding, and I can't change it in game because they won't let you. So I'm just gonna have to delete all those screenshots after this. So this is something that I only briefly mentioned in the episode 2 video, which at this point is God knows how many months ago at this point. It's towards the very end. I'm, oh Jesus Christ, discussing the very helpful search results YouTube. The episode 2 video dropped 6 months ago. April, so almost 7 months ago. At the very end, I discussed the title Luminance Fugue. So, luminance is basically anything to do with light. Obviously, that's very easy to figure out. And fugue, there's a couple different meanings. One of them is more musical, so obviously that's not the meaning of the word fugue here. So I think I concluded that the meaning of fugue here is like the mental state where you'll enter a fugue state and you'll do things that you don't know you did until after you snap from that fugue state. So it's like a period in time where your brain just kind of shuts off, but you're still doing things that you're unaware of you're doing. That's a fugue state. So I believe that Luminance Fugue is the period between the first flare and this first aurora that just happened. The fugue is now over. The cycle of these auroras are now going to be more frequent. Because you can see one here, you see one at the end of episode... at the end of this episode, I don't know why I blanked there. At the end of episode 2...
This must have been really nice once.
And... both Will and Astrid see the same two auroras. Actually, Will sees 3 of them, technically. It's the one that just happened, the one when he's using the radio, and the one at Carter. Will and Astrid see the last 2, the 2 that are coming up at the same time, but they're in different places, obviously. I think that's what Luminance Fugue is referring to. It's the awakening of the aurora cycle, I guess. Something like that.
Yeah.
It makes a lot of sense when you think about it, because this is the first aurora since that first night. And it's only been a few days. Wait for it. No? I think it happens when you go down here. Who could that be? Hello? I wonder who was calling just now. And if it was for me. I'm pretty sure that is, that's a cutscene, but whatever. That's not even lined up. That is Molly calling Astrid. Over in Pleasant Valley. Is there a reason why I can't open this? Interesting. Loot. Right. There are treasure maps. Caches. I really don't care for them. They're kind of pointless. It's just an excess amount of loot, and I'm not going to need it. And it's a waste of time. That's why I'm strictly doing the story, with the exception of the the 2 side quests in episode 1 that I did, because it would hurt my heart to leave Grey Mother there without additional food.
Hope I can still eat this.
And fuel, and also Lily's Pearls. It's a landline. Yeah. Molly explains it. It's a wire network that connects all of the phones on the island, at least the old rotary phones. That still works because it's pre-electronic. Take these. I didn't really need the coffee, did I? I brought all that extra coffee for no reason. Anyways.
Damn. Looks like one little detail got missed in the trapper's legend of the old bear. the spear didn't survive the fight. Must be something I can use to fix it in that old machine shed.
Yep, that is Molly calling because all of the phones are connected to this together. Like, I could call if Will knew how it worked right now. He could call someone right now, either Molly or Astrid, but he doesn't know, and also it's not a function in this episode. But I do like that little detail of the phone just ringing randomly, and the player at this point, if only episode 2 had come out, the player wouldn't know it's actually related to events happening in episode 3 because it's happening at the same time.
We hear.
I'm guessing Astrid just woke up and she just went to the barn to rescue Molly, which is weird that there's a blizzard over there but not one here. Because there's no Aurora in episode 3 until
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Until she goes to Signal Hill, right? So she didn't see the Aurora that just happened. So she just woke up shortly. I guess this morning. Or no, she woke up in the middle of the night, right? She must have woken up before the Aurora started, that Will just saw, or woke up to. And then went back to sleep, the Aurora happened. The next morning, there's a blizzard, and she talks to Molly. She upsets Molly. Molly leaves, and then she calls her to go rescue her at the barn. That must have been that call after she went to go rescue Molly at the barn. But it's blizzarding over there, so that means it's not blizzarding here. Which kind of makes sense because, again, well, I can't see the world map here, but the world map is oriented... It's reversed for you guys because the reflection of the camera. Words. Rotate it 90 degrees, and it is possible that a storm could be hitting Pleasant Valley. Actually, before I say that and regret it. Because weather in this part of the continent, let's just assume it's like Vancouver. I think it is Victoria Island, I believe is what it's called. Right next to Vancouver. Where the fuck is the map? Yes, it is possible that a storm could be raging up there. And here it might be a little windy, overcast. I don't know. I do feel like if it was blizzarding right now, it would make total sense. It is. It's overcast. You can barely see the sun. It's not very windy, but the island is supposed to be pretty big, at least according to Jace and Franklin, Warden Franklin. It is from Black Rock to, I think what Franklin says in episode 4, what he means is that from Black Rock to the edge of the island is 50 kilometers, which would be your way off the island and to the mainland. Otherwise, you can't really escape Black Rock. I think that's what he meant. So from Black Rock to the edge of the island is 50 kilometers. That means the island is like several hundred kilometers long. From the top of the map, which would be by Ash Canyon and Perseverance Mills, all the way to the bottom, over by the Far Territory, that's like a solid 200 kilometers almost. Which again, if it's based off Victoria Island, which is what I believe it is based off of, it sounds about right. I'm not sure how long that island is. I'm sorry that I haven't been able to be in your streams. Daniel, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I understand. You can't make it to every stream. That's totally fine. But as long as you're leaving likes on everything, even if you don't watch it, that's fine. And then comments and likes on the videos, please do that. There was a new lore video today if you did not see that. Go check that out. And also the Google form right there that is linked in the chat. That is so we can redo the region voting, but in a more accurate way. I just continued the bracket because I already started it and I wanted to finish it. Even though I realized very quickly it was not going to be a fair way of voting between the regions. The problem is YouTube does not let you do a poll with more than 4 items in the poll. Vancouver Island's north. Is it Vancouver Island? Have I been calling it Victoria Island? Victoria is the name of a city there. It's right next to Vancouver, right? Vancouver Island is the name of the island. Hey, what are you doing? This is Briarhouse property. Get out of here. Fucking forest talkers. More like forest walkers. Get it? Oh, wait, why is that door locked? Oh, they're all locked. Fun fact. If you've never played Predux, Victoria is the city. Got it, yeah. I was confusing it there. If you never played Predux, doesn't, you know, matter too much for the lore, I would say. Will trips on a body in here before he fixes Jeremiah's rifle, which is what you used to do before you had to get the spear.
This is any good to eat.
He trips on a body and hits his head really hard on a table and falls unconscious because of that later. And then he falls unconscious, wakes up to the aurora that we see before we even get here. That is the original outcome of what happens here and how you see the aurora. Also, you never meet Methuselah. In Predux, you never meet Methuselah until the very end of episode 2.
Hope I can
Methuselah became a more active part of the story with Redux. I don't know why I'm searching everything, but... Oh, right, I need scrap metal, don't I? This is gonna be annoying.
Too heavy.
Shut up, Will. Do I need more scrap metal than that? Let me just get through this real quick. Oh, wow. I can't use it. Never mind. There's no sunlight. I didn't bring a book? How did I not bring a book?
That should do it.
Could you imagine if that somehow failed? Oh. What? Okay.
Let's do this.
Let's just assume that's because game. I'm dropping the sodas. They're heavy, low calorie density. We got plenty of water. We don't need them. Cow sugar. What? I can't imagine drinking a can of condensed milk. But some desserts are basically just condensed milk. Oh, 2 scrap metal. Okay. Here we go. I don't know if there's a cutscene here.
I'm gonna have to guess I can add blacksmith to my growing list of skills. Let's hope I don't have to put this spear to the test.
You could also add Numbskull to his growing list of skills because his skull's been bashed in so many times. I don't even know how he's alive. Honestly, the fall he took in Predux should have killed him. He hit his head so hard on the edge of a corner of a table, a metal table. This is actually the body right here. He trips on this and bang, right into the corner of the table right there. That's the exact same body and table. He should not have survived that. There's no way in hell.
This is any good to eat.
Can I has that? Oh, that's an ear wrap. Yeah, he should not have survived that. Maybe in Predux he was canonically dead afterwards. No, I'm kidding. A lot of people say that the story for Wintermute, everything after the plane crash is just Will slowly dying, and none of it is actually happening. like, that'd be ridiculous. I think I would riot myself if that was how Wintermute actually ended. Alright, we're dropping the shirt. Goodbye, shirt. Raphael would fucking get eviscerated if that was how Wintermute actually ended up ending. It was just a dream Will was having as he slowly died in the ravine. Over in Mountain Town. Alright. Well, maybe we should start looting the lockers at the very least. There's nothing else in here, right? I think we're good. We need to stop picking up food. Oh, and I'm over encumbered.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Drop those. Oh, drop all this. What am I doing? Don't need the hammer anymore. Oh, Jesus H. Oh, that's actually a weapon. That's cool. You could just press 2 to pull it out. Fun. Alright, hopefully I don't need the rifle then. Because I'm not going back for that. I love that you can run around with it and everything like it's an actual weapon. So why can't we do this with the hatchet? I don't understand. Or the knife. Why can't we just hold it out and when you enter struggle mode with a wolf or a bear, you get one chance to swipe, and then if it hits, it does damage. If it doesn't, then you just do the regular struggle. I don't get how or why it's that difficult to implement. I don't think it would change the game in design-wise too drastically either. Sometimes one swipe in the struggles isn't even enough to kill the wolf, or even cause it to bleed. Oh. I don't think he's supposed to be here right now. Is it because I didn't talk to him I unmuted myself. Oh, thank God. Is it because I didn't talk to him completely? Like, I still have another dialogue option? Oh, God! Oh, my God. That scared the shit out of me. Yeah, it's because of that. I didn't realize if he didn't use every dialogue option there, he would still be there the next morning. So long, Methuselah. I have a feeling we're going to see him one more time. At the very least. Wait a minute. Huh. Is this supposed to be here? Like this? I thought it was supposed to be fallen over by this point. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I was so scared that I soft locked the game there. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, thank God. Jesus. I was honestly terrified I soft locked the game there. Not talking to Methuselah broke the game. No. Thank goodness it didn't. Now I wonder if I can get a deer to run into me with this. Because sometimes they will run into you. It depends on if they hit an obstacle while running. I don't think this would actually do anything to them, would it? I don't think so. Again, I don't know why we're not able to just hold melee weapons. Because clearly they already have it working. Same with the bear spear. mean, they could just make it like a normal boar spear, even. Like a smaller version of this. Ugh, still gotta cross the muskeg. No. Why? Damn it. Just kill me in game. Just gonna leave it on autopilot. I don't have the brain cells left to do this right now. Like, just constantly pressing forward to run. My fingers are killing me. It's been a while since I've had to, like, smash my pinky into the keyboard thanks to Red Dead, so fortunately I don't have to do that right now. Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention that actually, but it's gonna be scheduled for next week. You know how I planned to play through Stalker 2 at least for the next few weeks? That's changing. Tomorrow I was supposed to be streaming that. It's not happening. Stalker 2 is just so broken right now, and at the very least for me, performance is a huge issue. I can't even get 30 FPS in the game while streaming, so it's just not gonna happen. Probably ever, which is unfortunate. Pretty sure this is from episode 3. The soundtrack. Unless they reuse this like little piano intro a couple times. I don't remember. I think this is from episode... No, this is from episode 2. I think. Doesn't matter. It's gonna... Music's gonna change again. So instead of streaming Stalker 2 tomorrow, I'm actually gonna be doing the game dev stream I didn't do yesterday. And starting on Wednesday of next week, I will just go ahead and pick up where I left off for Undead Nightmare, so I can continue to smash my pinky to bits, starting on Wednesday, sorry. And then obviously no stream on Thursday because that's Thanksgiving. There will be a stream on Friday. I'm not really skipping any days, but normally I wouldn't stream on Thursday anyways, except for those game dev streams. But I think in the future they're going to be changing to a different day for sure, so I can get every Thursday off from now on. What was I was talking about something and then totally forgot about it. Oh, wait, yeah, the Undead Nightmares playthrough will I'll go ahead and continue that starting on Wednesday and then Saturdays, I think, as well, since we're not going to be doing Stalker 2 anymore. Yeah, that's the plan for now. And then once I'm done with Undead Nightmare, I'll see about starting GTA 4, but it depends on how busy I get with the upcoming expansion update. There might be room for 1 or 2 GTA 4 streams in December, but we'll see. It just depends on what's happening. I've been wanting to play that for a while now. That was the original planned game for December, and then Stalker 2 got pushed 2 months from September to November, and now we're not even going to be playing it on stream anymore. So it doesn't matter. Also, the release of Red Dead Redemption 1 and Undead Nightmare was completely it just came out of nowhere, so that kind of threw the stream schedule off balance again. Because I think by September, I already had everything figured out for the rest of the year. And then the delay happened for Stalker, and Undead Nightmare and Red Dead came out. Ruined everything. But it doesn't matter. We're going to still be able to do Undead Nightmare this year, and maybe start GTA 4. But also, I want to do a bunch of Christmas stuff. Ooh, also, there is a new Fallout 76 update coming out on December 3rd. Which is, I'm assuming, a Tuesday. That is a Tuesday. Maybe we'll do it on December 3rd. But we'll see. Or the 4th. Maybe, hopefully we'll be done with Undead Nightmare by then. It's the updates. It sounds really interesting, and it sounds like it's gonna be very fun, but also very difficult. Basically, they're adding in proper raids into the game, like really difficult. You actually have to coordinate what you're doing with all the people you're playing with, which is awesome. Because they had raids before, but they took them out because they were not working right. Very buggy, not very fun. And they also finally announced that the ghoul update, where you can play as a ghoul, finally, in Fallout, that comes out in March, which is very exciting. Which means in March I'll be doing a Fallout 76 playthrough. I think we're going to be doing the Brotherhood of Steel one. Steel Dawn and Steel Rain. Because the Brotherhood of Steel generally does not like the ghouls. And that actually will affect how the story plays out if you play as a ghoul. So I'm 100% setting that up for March. Am I busy tonight? I believe so. Why? I'm gonna need a coffee here. Oh my god, I have so many coffees. Gosh darn ads. No, the wind! No! Oh, just extended my trip by like 10 minutes. We're at 7:20? Okay. We can probably finish this by 8:30. We're about halfway through the actual story. Next, I got the muskeg stuff with the towers, and then the bear fight, and then the radio call, and then we leave for Carter. And that's it. Yeah, we're about halfway now. It's just these long treks from region to region are very annoying. I just thought of something. All right. So next Friday, originally was supposed to be the episode 4 stream. I'm going to push that to the week after. So we'll do episode 4 the week after. The Friday after Thanksgiving, so next Friday, we'll do a special The Long Dark stream. Maybe bingo with a focus on food. We'll see. I'll think of something. Well, we could do a special Thanksgiving The Long Dark stream. I'll have to see. It depends on how many foods there are in the game. Alright, there's gonna be cutscene here. It's very short.
Not feeling so cocky now, huh? And all it took was for me to go full-on Grizzly Adams. I'd better get out of here before he comes back.
Who the fuck is Grizzly Adams? I realize my jaw hurts right now from talking so much. That hasn't happened before, I think. Sometimes on these very talky streams, like especially when the Tales came out, oh my god, my voice would be killing me afterwards. Because those were like 8-hour-long streams. I never want to do those again. But I might be doing that for episode 5. We'll see. But that's a lot of talking. I definitely should plan out my day for that. Maybe grab some hot tea beforehand, and plan to have more after a few hours. Because multiple hours of talking is very painful. Also, I should probably make sure I don't have any voiceovers to do afterwards that are not related to episode 5. So that way they're not hoarse. What was the video where my voice was killing me while recording? I don't remember. I know there's a couple of videos I did when I had COVID. I think it was one of the Tales videos. I don't remember. But recently there was another one where I was very sick, audibly. I think it was an episode 4 video, wasn't it? I don't remember. It was a recent video, like in the last 3 months. But I know one of the Tales videos, I had COVID during that. Well, if I had COVID, it was... Oh, it was a year ago, right? Like from today. Like around this time. I had COVID right after Thanksgiving last year, which would have been this week, technically. What came out in late December, or late November, early December? It wasn't... Oh, it was the follow... What was it called? I forgot. How the Tales connect to Perseverance Mills. That was that video. That would have been the last one I did before the third tale came out. Or the second... Third? Second? Last Horizon came out June. Oh, that was Buried Echoes then. So that was actually the Signal Void and Perseverance Mills connection. The follow-up to that was how the Tales connected to Wintermute, or whatever it was called. I don't remember. It was basically a redo of that theory video. That was the one where I had COVID in it. And then I reused some of that audio for the follow-up video.
Did you find it?
The legend might be bunk, but the spear is real.
Maybe the legend is also real. Let's hope so, for your sake.
Yeah, the bear is definitely tracking me. You have any luck with the radio?
I did. Did you see the lights in the night sky, the aurora? Well, when that flared up, the radio came to life. Just lit up, started spitting out noise, but it was all gibberish. Bits and pieces of things. Music, talking. I think it needs more range, more powerful signal. If we could find a way to boost the signal strength when the aurora is active, we might be able to get a message out.
Let me guess. You have an idea.
You're starting to get it, Mackenzie. I was digging through some old geological survey maps.
Those look like military insignia stamped on there.
Focus, Mackenzie! This survey shows a series of radio transponder towers that cross back and forth across Great Bear.
Now, why would those be there?
Good question. But for another time. We can use these.
How?
Each tower has some electronics that'd serve like a signal booster to make sure the message gets to the next relay.
Okay.
Well, you get me 2, maybe 3 of those, and I might just be able to rig us up our own signal booster.
You might, huh? And I guess I need to do this while old Bear decides if I'm going to become the next chapter in his legend?
Don't be silly. Spence's bear would be long gone by now. That was 150 years ago.
Maybe he has, I don't know, genetic memory.
Ridiculous idea. But there's definitely a bear out there, and he's definitely interested in you. You'll just have to take your chances.
Says the guy safely inside the wooden cabin.
damn it! You think I want to be in here? I need to get a message out, and this might be the only way.
What message? What does this have to do with me contacting my friend?
There's more at stake than you and your friend! Please, Mackenzie. Get me those boosters. I'll fix the radio, and the first call we'll make will be to Perseverance Mills. I promise.
Okay. I'm on it. I'll be back with the transponder parts.
Watch your back, Mackenzie.
What do I have to worry about? I have a legendary 150-year-old demon bear hungry for my blood. Bullets don't stop him, but I'm armed with basically a medieval weapon, which I'm sure will do the trick. I'm stuck in this winter wasteland where lights in the sky make the power flicker and electronics explode, and the only people I seem to meet are all slightly crazy. And this is all after I crashed my plane deep in the wilderness and somehow lost my ex-wife along the way, and I'd really kind of like to find her back.
And don't forget about the wolves.
Let's get on with it.
Damn, that little monologue was crazy long. Alright. Oh. Let's get out there and kill us a bear in-game. Wait, hold on. I gotta make sure I don't have a brain worm. No, I don't think I have one of those. As long as I don't leave the bear carcass in a park. On a bike trail. Sorry, what happened? We are good to go. I shouldn't, need anything. The yelling woke you up. Oh, maybe stop falling asleep, damn it. I'm kidding. Oh, wait. Do I... We're waiting till morning. I should have plenty of coffee. Oh, I hate this part. This chapter is the worst. Hey, you got a spare bed? Oh, no, you don't have spare bed. I'll just hang out, like, right there. I don't know why I didn't just go to sleep all the way. So yeah, I was wondering, Grizzly Adams, is that just a reference to Bear Grylls? But I don't think Bear Grylls is going around hunting animals. I don't know. I don't know what Grizzly Adams is a reference to. It has to be a reference to like a real life thing. Earlier in the Spence cutscene, it mentions something called the Hudson's Bay Company, which is a reference to the Hudson's Bay Company in real life. It's a real company, which is very strange that they reference a real company, but like everything else is original for the most part. Like it's like a parody on it or whatever. Like the alcohol bottle on his desk is supposed to be a parody of Crown Royal, I believe, which is a whiskey, Canadian whiskey, but it was called Caribou something. I don't remember. But the Hudson's Bay Company, I guess because it's historically important for Canada. I talk about it in the Bear and the Spear video. So if you like it, some of the videos sometimes do require a lot of like real life history, which is very fun. I do like those a lot, like the Bear and the Spear video, the history of the Far Territory, and the Memories of Pleasant Valley Part 2. Those required a lot of extensive research into various historical events, company people as well. Like I learned a lot through those particular videos about not just Canadian history, but also just a lot of random people and artists and musicians, composers, etc., authors. But yeah, the Hudson's Bay Company historically is very important for Canadian history because at one point the company owned a good chunk of land that was part of Canada around the Hudson Bay. It used to be called Rupert's Land, actually. And then at some point they surrender the land to the Canadian government. But But after that, they just continued on as a company. I think to this day, even in real life, you can buy merchandise from them, or just products or whatever they do. I really don't know what they do at this point. I think it used to be just a mercantile company, and they branched off to many other things. But yeah, sometimes a lot of real life history is very important for the game. I especially really love. Hold on, I got an ad, and I wanted to read the comments, and then the ad blocked me. Toasty, can you scream randomly later to wake me up? Okay! Yeah, the company's very old and still around to this day. Just not in the same way, obviously, like owning a vast chunk of land that is now part of Canada. Oh yeah, to Daniel's question about Fortnite. Maybe I'm gonna be playing with a friend, but we might have room for one more. Or two more. It might just be the two of us, so you can join later if he says that we're playing. But I don't know about that yet. One of my favorite lore videos to make so far was the Memories of Pleasant Valley Part 2. That one is about Signal Hill and Sarah Easton, I think it's pronounced. I kept pronouncing it Eston. And she is a very musical character. It introduced me to all sorts of historical figures. Introduced me to Richard Strauss, composer, very famous composer. If you don't know who Richard Strauss is, let me play a little something. Oh, it disconnected again. And I've been noticing this Streamlabs has been disconnecting from the stream a lot, which is kind of concerning, and then successfully reconnecting. I don't know why. What is it called again? Ludenschlot Musical Emporium. Richard Strauss is a very famous German composer, and you might not know who them by like name, but you might know them from a piece of music they wrote. It's from a tome poem called Thus Sprach Zarathustra. This is called Sunrise from that particular tome poem. You will recognize this, I guarantee you, even though if you don't know who Richard Strauss is. Let me skip through this first part. This is copyright free. Sound familiar? Oh, God. Ugh, it gives me chills every time. Yeah, I think this became famous because of 2001: A Space Odyssey. I'm gonna stop there because it gets very loud in the next part. You might not know who Richard Strauss is, but you definitely know him through that particular piece of music. It is super famous nowadays, especially because of that movie. That's also copyright free, which is awesome. And that was on the Ludwig and J-Schlatt Music Emporium. They just like have some copyright free music there for you to use. They obviously re-record it, but it's free to use. But that video, the memories, did I mute it, or did you guys get to hear it? I don't know. Let me know. That video is one of my favorites because it introduced me to so many different historical figures. It also talks about Don Quixote, which I love the story of Don Quixote. But actually, it's really just talking about the tome poems of Richard Strauss, and what those are. It's just like a musical form of telling a story. So there's a tome poem called, I think it's called Don Quixote. I think so. Also, those buffer memories also mention, I think, a Canadian. I forgot his name, but it's a famous Canadian figure. There's a lot of references to historical figures across the game, especially German. and Canadian as well, but German, which makes me wonder if Raphael has some German heritage, because there's a surprising amount of German historical figures in the game all throughout. Like Richard Strauss, Rudiger's name is German. And there was another big one. We talked about it in, oh god, I need to save. In one of the Tales videos, but EW, the EW that Rudiger talks about, I think some of us in the community agreed that it was ML Vichart, which is a German person. It's a real life version of whoever Rudiger's talking about. And then there was another reference to a German person. I think it was in Buffer Memories or something else. I don't remember. There's a lot of references to German historical figures and even parodies of German historical figures. Ray Strauss from Red Dead Redemption? No. Although Richard Strauss was alive in that period. I think that's part of his early life, if I remember correctly. I think he was late 1800s, early 1900s. But yeah, I love how much like real life historical facts and figures and information there is in the game. You can, and also like a lot of the Great Bear Island lore does tie in directly to World War. Like the idea of the Victory Gardens being a core part of the post-collapse lore for the island, recreating that concept from the World War II era and the World War I era as well, to allow the islanders to continue to feed themselves and their families after the collapse. But although that was kind of twisted in a way to use that as kind of like an anti-patriotic form of survival, because the people that would use those gardens, or the people that didn't buy products from the mainland, they would refuse to buy them actively. So they used the gardens to sort of stick it to the mainland. Where Bear Air? I don't know what I just said. Yeah, he might have some German heritage, for sure. I wouldn't be surprised. Can't you, like, see the bear sometimes during this part? I'm about to crap myself, I swear. Oh, I left all those emergency stims, didn't I? Oh, well. I'm trying to think of other things that it's talked about. Other historical stuff it's talked about. Well, we know that World War I and World War II and the Cold War all happened in this timeline. But it's really just the World Wars that have some relevant context in the game. Like, it actually does help build up the world of the Long Dark a little bit. Hello, Olga. Game's narrative is pretty underwhelming, but the background world building is pretty good. I think this is why it's worked pretty well for them to bring in your lore videos. Worked pretty well for me. Yes, I agree. I think I'm really hoping that when they say this upcoming episode is going to be massive, that it really does make the narrative so far worth it. Like, they're mentioning they're gonna tie up all the loose ends. They're going to finish all the story threads and set up the game to actually start the next chapter in the franchise. I hope it does make everything that we've gone through in Wintermute actually worth it. And I do kind of agree some parts of Wintermute is kind of underwhelming. I despise this episode. This is my least favorite by miles. And then episode 3 is kind of the same, but I do enjoy it because it's more, like a lot more, because it is a different perspective. And we are also kind of like, the story shifts a little bit from, you know, Will's attempts to try to survive to Astrid's dilemma as a, you know, woman who was rescued by a woman with a very distinctly different life. And now all of a sudden she's kind of getting involved in her, you know, in Molly's life, who is basically like the complete opposite of Astrid. And also that's what I do love about episode 3 is that Astrid and Molly are complete opposites in terms of many different things, like the life they've led, the, you know, their marital status, and also like their opinions on certain things. Like Astrid is a doctor, so she has an oath to save as many people as she can. But Molly doesn't understand that. She thinks that Astrid does it for the thanks, but she also doesn't know if Astrid even receives the thanks that she deserves for it. So she's always questioning why she's rescuing the survivors and why she's risking her life for them. But Molly just doesn't understand. Okay, the music came up. The music came up. He's nearby. But I do enjoy episode 3 much more because it is way better than episode 2. Episode 2 just feels like a lot of filler. Oh wait, no, this is not the, you know, bear music. This is different. And episode 4, I think it does get much better. I think there's just a dip in the middle. A pretty big dip, but it does get better by the end. Episode 1, I think, is the strongest. Raphael really cooked with the redux of episode 1. For sure. Because it's very similar to the situation with Molly and Astrid in episode 3, but instead of Grey Mother and Will being opposites, they are identical. And it's really just a way to show Will's distant future, kind of, because they're in the exact same situation. They both lost a child, they got married and divorced. They're now wallowing in their loneliness. And Grey Mother is just that opportunity for Will to learn from not reconciling with Astrid and hopefully diverting his path forward. And making up for lost time. And, you know, hopefully not ending up like Grey Mother. Lonely, sad, broken, both emotionally and physically, and no one around to care for you. But I definitely do feel like episode 1 is the strongest. For sure. Episode 4, there's some issues with it. I think Jace is definitely one of the biggest issues I have with episode 4, because she just conveniently knows how to do a lot of things. But when she's actually needed to do something like super important for the narrative, she can't do it. She knows how to hack. She found the blueprints, but if she has an engineering background of any kind, maybe she can decipher the blueprints for the prison. It's just a little too convenient, in my opinion. She knows a lot of different things, tech-wise and science-wise, as well as also going into astrophysics, and it all being very important for the story. Okami? What is that? Hey, wasn't there supposed to be a bear after me? What did I just read? A mod that turns Grey Mother into Big Mama from Big Mama's house. What in the fuck? Oh yeah, Olga changed their profile pic. I forgot what your pic was before. Wasn't it of a pet? Was it you that had the dog? I think it was the dog. I don't remember. Someone had a pic of their dog. I think an older dog. I don't remember. Oh yeah. Oh, the music of episode 3. I think the music makes episode 3 just vastly that much more superior than episode 2. The composer for that music, by the way, is Chris Velasco. For episode, well, all of Wintermute's music. Chris Velasco composes the soundtrack, and Sasha. Let me look it up just to give them a shout out as well. Oh shoot, it's not in here. I just opened OBS. I don't want to mispronounce it, but I'm probably going to mispronounce it. Sasha Dikisian? I don't know how to pronounce them. I'm very sorry. They are the composer for all the ambient music in the game. So that's including Wintermute and also Survival as well. There's a lot of ambient music in the game. That's what they composed. So those two together composed the music of the game. But episode 3, oh my goodness, Chris Velasco cooked with that music. And the main theme for the game, for sure. I'm going to save here. I feel like I might need to save a couple times in the muskeg. In episode 3, there's some really good guitar tracks, like just mostly guitar, but there's a little bit, there's a couple other instruments, but there's like some really nice acoustic guitar songs in episode 3. I like the guitar in episode 2. I don't remember which track that is. There's not a lot of memorable music from episode 2. I think it's episode 3 and 1 that have the best ones. For sure. Episode 1 has the main theme and I can't remember the specific wording. It's you see things others would miss. I think it's something like that. It's the track that plays when you talk to Grey Mother after giving Lily her pearls. It is such a depressingly beautiful song. Like, it's so strange to call a song depressingly beautiful, but that's how I would describe it. It is heartbreaking to listen to. I think it's that song that plays when you give her when you tell her the pearls have been delivered. Especially because that conversation is so gut-wrenchingly heartbreaking and emotional. And then most of the episode 3 music is like 10 out of 10. Crossroads Elegy is phenomenal. Some of those guitar tracks. It's the Pleasant Valley and some other song I forgot the name of that also has.
Holy
shit.
Okay, this time I'm ready for you.
Oh, that also has a lot of guitar in it. What are you doing? Cold feet? No, I totally understand. Sometimes it's hard to perform under pressure. Huh. Maybe I shouldn't turn my back against it. Okay. Okay. I wonder if it's because I'm on the lower difficulty, it won't attack. Fuck off! Yes, episode 3. Yeah, Crossroads Elegy is great. The Pleasant Valley, which is one of the acoustic guitar ones. And then there's another one that's also acoustic guitar, and I totally forgot. Community Center is great. Diagnosis, Seraphim. Oh, hey, magically teleporting asshole. Episode 3 soundtrack is so good. It's technically volume 2 of the music of the Long Dark. Which if you have like $8 or $9, I forgot how much it costs, I would suggest getting it on Steam. Or on Bandcamp. It's there as well. Is this safe to cross? Or am I boned? Is there? There is. Ooh, I think I made a mistake. I think I made a mistake by dropping down. I've got to go across this way. Unless... maybe I can edge it a little bit on the edge here. Get your mind out of the gutter. I think the bear disappeared. Also the bear broken. Nope, can't edge it, can't edge it. Oh, I keep forgetting about this. I'm trying to figure out how I can get music from the soundtrack in a folder and have it play shuffled and skip from track to track shuffled so that I can play it before these the Long Dark streams. That way you guys can listen to the awesome soundtrack while I'm getting the stream ready. But for some reason, Windows won't let you put a bunch of music in a folder. Hit play on one of them, press shuffle. It won't skip to the next song. I don't understand how it doesn't work. I'll have to look it up. He just wants a hug. Well, he can get a hug when he gets a little closer. You know, that's how hugs work. Unless we're talking about pandemic days, then we just don't hug ever again. I'm kidding. Smart Toasty. No, it didn't work because we couldn't edge the edge there. The interface is just stupid. You can do it. Yeah, I'll figure it out sometime soon. Maybe for next Tuesday's The Long Dark stream. For episode 3. Oh my god. You know how I knew the bear was there? It was mostly because it started making those crow sounds. Even though there weren't crows. It just, I guess, spawned crows nearby so you can hear the bear. Because if you know the crow sound, you know the bear sound. Or the bear's coming. You know what's not great right now, though? Is this fog. I think I'm going the right way. I just hope to God I run into the railroad soon. It should be very soon. I think the bear can absolutely get me right now. It can spawn in the middle of the region, like away from the towers. Which is very scary. Here's another reminder for everyone to please leave a like on the live stream. I would greatly appreciate that. Also, go and vote on the Google form that is linked in the chat right now for your favorite regions for the Long Dark. I know we just did that in bracket form, but I want to redo it in you know, a more proper way of doing it by letting you pick more than one region as your favorites. This would be a much more effective way of actually voting which regions are the best. And we get to place all the regions too. And also go watch the most recent lore video as well. It's about 10 minutes long, not too long. And leave a like and a comment on that, please. It's all about our boy Mathis, which we're going to be running into very soon. Should I have... I feel like I should have already run into the railroad by now. Okay, there it is. Oh boy. I feel like this is the wrong angle approaching the railroad. Well, actually, no, yeah, this is fine. So we should just go this way. A little bit. Or... I feel like it would be better to go to the poacher's camp and sleep. Which should be right up ahead, actually. That's the deer that I ran into getting eaten by the wolf earlier. So, hit the microphone. The poacher's camp should be right in front of me. I need to sleep to get this fog out of the way. I'm assuming sleeping here won't get me murdered by the bear in the middle of the night in the poacher's camp. Come on, Mike, you can do it. This should be the right way. There it is. Oh, thank goodness. Alright, bear. Don't do me dirty like that one bear that almost eviscerated me here.
This will come in handy.
I need you to move. Hopefully the bear doesn't find me. Just in case. Again, I'm going to be saving here a lot. Damn it, I just drank a coffee too. What a waste. Come on! Hopefully I'm not freezing either. I ran out of not LaCroix. Big sad. Oh my goodness, finally. Well, it doesn't matter that it's about to be nighttime. Really doesn't, technically. Which way is it? Oh. Wait, isn't that... No, it's not past the cave over there. The cave that you have to use to get up to the Muskeg. Not the Muskeg, to Mountain Town. Okay. We gotta go up the waterfall, or not the waterfall. The river. Which is basically almost a waterfall because of how elevated it is. Yeah, I gotta go up that frozen river. Oh, bear! Where are you? Another comment. I'll look at that later. You know, I can't believe we're almost done with this. Ooh, although I would like to be done with this in half an hour. I gotta hurry this up. No, don't start fogging now! What are you doing? Stop that! That's illegal! That's illegal what you're doing right there. I just realized you could use the map. I wasn't technically lost. I could have just used the map. Fucking moron. She knows. I'm actually dumb. Anyone want to talk about any lore while I'm trying to get up to the radio tower? Can I get through here? No, I don't think so. The last time I did this, but on the middle difficulty. I have already stabbed it like 3 or 4 times. I don't know why this is drawn out this time. Is it because it's the easier difficulty? Does it not actually charge until you finish getting the parts? Oh, we don't even have to cross the river. Never mind. No, we don't need coffee or anything. Just need to stop running because I'm going to need that sprint for a little bit. Oh, shit. Don't break an ankle. Where is he? Oh! Oh, Jesus Christ! Fuck my life!
This time I'm ready for you.
No, hold on. We need this
Come on,
first.
you big bastard.
Will, shut the fuck up. Nope. Oh, I'm gonna save. Oh god! Right, left click, left click. Oh my poor mouse. This is probably why this mouse is ruined. I think the long dark has just completely eviscerated this mouse internally. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. You want more? Oh my goodness. This is so stressful. Hey, can a fucking deer or something help? Jesus. Or a wolf or a 5? If my mouse stops working after this, we know why. Oh, I gotta be careful not to do this too early. Because you do have stamina for this. Jesus Christ. Was that it? Nope. Definitely not. Why did it sound like I was picking up a gun? Where is it going?
Feel my face. Which
Are there
means
phones on Great Bear Island?
not dead.
Yeah, of course.
Onward.
How do you think episode 3 and 4 work? By phone. How would there not be phones here? There's certainly not any cell phones. Not many that work. Are we done here? Do I just go and get mauled later? I don't think you can actually leave the region. I think when you actually try to do that, it just starts a little encounter cutscene and drags you away. Alright, I'm leaving. Goodbye, bear. Oh, those are my footsteps. I was about to say, are those the bear's footsteps? Nope. These are mine. Interesting that it actually just ran away. Well, there are cell phones, just probably not a lot. Not many people would be able to afford them, and they'd be so unreliable that a regular landline phone would be better. This is so bizarre that the bear just like fucked off. I have all the parts, right? Yeah, I've got all 3 of them. I like how I still have this syringe from earlier. Gonna use that to inject some maple syrup straight into my veins. That's how Canadians do it. And after that, poutine. Uh-oh. Now, is it auto-saving for a reason? Or am I about to get bared? You are Mr. Super Lore, man. Tell us what year is it? 2022. In-game. That's the best estimate I can give you. Uh-oh. Right. Keep forgetting about that. Music's playing. I've never played this where the bear just fucked off after 3 fights. What a scaredy bear. Oh, this is one of those tracks. Yeah, this is one of those acoustic guitar tracks. Oh, wait. But this is one of the soundtrack songs for episode 3, though. Was this just like an ambient track in this game, in this episode? But they reuse it as an actual soundtrack song? Or maybe in a later update they kind of mix the music up. I don't know. This is from episode 3. I've used it in many videos over the last few months. This is a great song. I forgot what this one's called, but it's not the one that's called The Pleasant Valley. The Pleasant Valley is the other acoustic track. You think the bear is actually just like... No, not above me. The bear's not above me. I don't think the ptarmigans can lift the bear that high up. How many ptarmigans would it require to lift the old bear into the air? Let's talk about that. Anyone know math? I certainly don't. Especially if you've been watching the Supermarket Simulator streams. I think it's about to trigger this cutscene. It's just gonna drag me through a cutscene. Alright, see you guys on the other side. Elijah, if you knew how much game went into a math, or how much math went into a game, you wouldn't be playing video games right now. Or watching them. So we just got bared. We just got the long dark equivalent of Metroidvania by a bear.
Where
I don't know how the bear took
am
your
I?
bag, but it took your bag and all your shit. All right, I've got OBS open for some reason. I clicked on it earlier by accident.
Shit. The bear, it's
Anyone else shit itself just now?
there.
The reason why... That's actually a good question about the
Damn.
24
What the
FPS
hell's that
on like
spear?
cloth, the flag and all that. I believe that's the standard frame rate for movies. At least back in the day. Back in the day. I don't know if that's how they do films nowadays. But it might be because of that. I mean, in some ways, The Long Dark is a cinematic masterpiece. I don't remember if I went through here before. Probably did. Well, first of all, we need to figure out the ptarmigan to bear weight ratio. Yes, we do. I don't think ptarmigan bones are going to be able to handle a bear. I don't think there's enough bear surface area to lift the bear up off the ground with ptarmigans. I don't know why I'm picking up the sticks. Oh, definitely do this, just in case. Although I'll probably grab my shit in a sec anyways. I joined at just the right time. Never got the chance to catch a stream before and glad I did tonight. Love the videos. Thank you, Austin. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I hate this part because the bear sounds are literally coming from everywhere at the same time. Also, I don't know how this bear den works or how the bear gets around faster than you. This cave system
Keep my distance. I'm done.
breaks the
Gotta
laws
find
of
that
physics in many ways. It should not be... Whatever the hell's going on here, it makes zero sense. Fuck off. Oh, intestines right there. Yikes. What, you don't want to eat the intestines either? Tripe's pretty tasty, although I've never actually eaten tripe myself. I've only eaten tripe stew, aka menudo. Fuck off! You can't get in here. You're not a bear cub anymore. Could you imagine? Oh. That is terrifying. I did see a clip on Reddit recently of someone posting a very bugged out old bear trying to get through one of these passages it's not supposed to get into. Why? Raphael, you are fucking devious. Or whoever decided to do this. I hate you. It can't get through that, right? 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 Powerful wires play a fluid 60 FPS. That is true. I don't know what the reason is. Oh! This is like a horror game. This is scarier than the Dark Walker challenge. Oh my god, it's literally right there, and I think it can fit through here. I hope to god it can't come in here. Please, can we talk this out? Let's do this diplomatically. I will get you all the meat you could ever desire. But first, I gotta save the world. Which way am I going, technically? That's the way it came from. I think I gotta go that way, right? Through that little hole right there. Oh god, it could absolutely see me right now with its head turned like that. But fortunately, its cone of vision is not based on the orientation of its head. I think it's the orientation of the body. I don't want to walk anymore. I'm just gonna crouch walk. This is actual nightmare fuel right here. This is scarier than Until Dawn. There, I said it! Roast me in the comments if you want. That's still engagement. Shut up, Will. You don't know what pain is. At least not yet. Just wait till your head gets smashed in a couple times. I love that it's giving you bandages and painkillers and sticks. Like it's gonna make a difference. Oh.
Handy.
Oh, wait a minute. Why do I have all my lore notes but not... Pa, when the lights come, we had to leave. We thought we might... Oh, I've seen this lore note before. This isn't the one that was... Oh, I think it is. Hold on. Yeah, this is the lore note that we couldn't figure out where it came from. Wait, no. Never mind, I lied. I'm an idiot. Yep, I'm dumb. All I see are wolves. Not sure what happened. I don't like it, but if this keeps up, I'll do what I gotta do, like always. Wolves do the same, always. Or anyways, got to keep moving. Don't get backed into corners again. That's a lore note that is in the game, and me and some of the people in the community are trying to figure out where the hell that note comes from, because it might be a cut note. This, I thought for some reason was that note. It's not. That's, yeah, I remember that. That's definitely on the wiki. Yeah, I don't know why it's giving you sticks right now.
Have to stay back.
fuck is the spear? Oh, you know what I just realized? I'll disable it after this. I have the gamma filter from last night, or from the Stalker stream. Where's the spear? Is it not in here? Oh, I think it's in the next chamber. Yeah, we're still one more chamber away. Oh, there it is.
There it is. The spear. Somehow I gotta grab it.
I don't know how.
Gotta leave in the odds.
How the bear was... Oh, wait. Oh, it took all my food and all my tools. But everything else... Oh, and my medicine. But everything else is here. Oh, no. Oh, my fuel... Yeah, my fuel's gone. The only thing I couldn't take was my clothes. Okay, I'm dumb. I'm an actual idiot. It did take everything away. You know what's really scary, though? I could hear bear noises down that tunnel. And then that asshole down here. Alright, I'm gonna save here. Oh! Austin with the $10 donation. Ah! Oh, I can't save in this. That's fun. Thank you for that donation. I appreciate it greatly. Thank you for bringing so much fresh content to this game with the videos and streams. Hope this game continues to treat you well into the future, and hope to see some new games in the future as well. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I hope so as well. I hope this game keeps on giving at least for another 2 years, because it does seem like it's going to be, considering Hinterland has plans to release content next year after Wintermute. And the year after. Apparently the roadmap they shared is for 2 years. Like 2 years of update of additional content. It's not new regions and stuff like that. It's just a couple of quality of life fixes and some new additions. Modding support, which is great. And advanced custom settings, which I'm very excited for. Hey, buddy. But yes, thank you so much. And yeah, I also hope their future games also can benefit the channel greatly as well. But for now, we're just going to keep... I still hear a bear over there. We can keep enjoying the Long Dark and hopefully raft in the future. Oh! Is this legal, what I'm doing right now? I can't tell if this is legal. Speaking of raft, I need to finish that before the end of the year. There's a reason why. I'll explain that later. Or I guess another day. Just not now. How many times do I have to do this? Like 6? 7? Why couldn't we do 3? Come on, Hinterland. 3 would have been enough. How does a bear survive all this? Oh my god, my condition is fucking shot. Is this my backpack? Sure isn't. Ah. Don't these actually give you condition? I don't remember. That's a little too early. That's fine. Alright, how are we doing here? Oh, you're running away, little baby. No, we're good. We're fine. We don't need it. And after this, it just cutscenes us all the way back to the trapper's cabin, which is nice. As long as I don't do this too early. My mouse! There we go.
I'm sorry. Such a majestic creature. I didn't want to kill you. But this new world will make murderers of us all.
Who the fuck did that?
Mackenzie.
He's dead.
All right, hold off on that for a bit, please. We're in cutscene mode. This one's very important.
Good, you're up. And just in time.
What happened?
You passed out. I let you rest since I needed time to fix the radio. Ha! And what did I tell you? Those transponder parts did the trick. They were perfect. You did good, Mackenzie. You did good. Signal strength looks like it might be sufficient, but who knows how long it'll last with this unpredictable aurora in the sky.
Okay. So can we call Perseverance Mills?
I've already set the frequency. Just toggle the call button and cross your fingers.
Here goes nothing. Hello? Is this the radio station at Perseverance Mills?
We need help. There's some kind of quarantine situation.
Hello? What do you mean quarantine? Is there a doctor with you?
We need a doctor or medical assistance, anything.
Can you... Damn it!
No! Damn it!
I'm sorry, Jeremiah.
That was my only chance.
Only chance for what?
You need to find your lady friend. I need to reach someone too. And that was my only chance.
Well, we can find another radio. Or repair this one. Get new parts.
No. There's only one way now. You need to do it.
Me? Need to do what?
You need to take my message. You need to deliver it for me. It's important. You need to do it for me, Mackenzie. It'll be weeks before I can travel that far. You need to do it for me, Mackenzie.
Okay, take it easy.
You don't understand. You don't understand what's coming, Mackenzie. You have to take my message, or else none of the rest of it matters.
Okay, Jeremiah. I'll take your message.
It's only a little detour for you, on the way to Perseverance Mills. A little detour that can change a lot. Maybe everything.
I'm listening.
Go through Carter. You'll need to get the old elevator system working. With the Aurora, it just might work. Go through Carter, the lower part of the dam. Now look out for...
Yeah, I know. Unstable.
Right. Through Carter, out the other side. You'll find your way to Signal Hill. Old weather service radio there. More powerful than my shortwave. You should be able to reach them.
Reach who?
I'll give you the frequency. Ask for Atwood.
Atwood. Got it. What's the message?
Wintermute.
Wintermute?
Yeah. Just that. Atwood will know what it means. Once you've done that, keep following the road north and you'll eventually get to Perseverance Mills. You'll start seeing the signs a few days walk out.
Okay. Got it. And what will you do?
A couple more days to recover, and then something else I gotta do.
You're in no state.
Relax, Mackenzie. It's a short trip, but one I gotta take. And with the old bear out of the picture, I may have half a chance now. Thanks to you.
Well, don't make all my hard work keeping you alive be for nothing.
Good luck finding your lady, Mackenzie. I hope she's okay. This upside-down world won't be easy on the good people. I think you know that.
Thanks. She's out there somewhere. And she's a strong one. She'll make it. And I'll find her again. In Perseverance Mills.
Don't forget about Atwood.
Take care of yourself, Jeremiah.
What the fuck does Wintermute mean? Anyways. Oh. I was wondering, where's all my shit? Okay, it does auto give it to you, I guess. Thank goodness. I was so tempted during the cutscene to say, right after both of them said Wintermute, I wanted to say Wintermute, but in German, but I didn't want to ruin
Looks
it.
like I made.
Which is pronounced Wintermute. With the German accent, of course. I can't do that. That's illegal. For me, at least. But Underhill, thank you for the $2 donation. I appreciate it. Unban Orange. Orange was never banned. What are you talking about? I think the reason you transition so fast is in between the Bear Cave and Trappers is that both places are in the same scene. Yes, that is a very good observation. And I agree. It's very much possible that the Wintermute version of Trapper's Cabin is in the same world space as the Bear Cave. For that particular reason only, so that they can quickly transition you from one part of the world space to another. So it's one cell, but when you're at Trappers and the Bear Cave isn't needed, they can just unload it entirely. So it doesn't, produce any. It doesn't use up any processing power, for the mostly. It might still require a little bit to keep it there in the background, just because it's going to be used at some point. But it is very likely that it is the case, because there is a very quick load time, actually. So realistically, it's just teleporting you from one part of that world space, which is the Bear Cave, to the cabin, which is probably underneath the cave. And that doesn't require, exterior lighting. It's only interior. So you don't really notice anything from the cave at all, or any lighting or anything like that. I think we all know what Wintermute is. It's a code word, but what it means is still kind of up in the air. Now, I did make a video on that topic, on what Wintermute actually means. So go watch that if you haven't already. That's from before or after. I think that was before Last Horizon. I think that was before Last Horizon. It was before or after, so around June. That's when that video was from. It's a very good video, I would say, even though I'm the creator of the video. I had a lot of fun theorizing and writing down all the possibilities and discussing through them all. And any theory that you've come up with for what Wintermute means has probably already been debunked by Raphael himself. Because he has done that. Where the fuck am I? He has done that various times in the past where he goes through the forums and tells people that their theories are definitely not correct. At least not for what it means in the game. But no one ever came up with the idea of it being a code word for some specific scenario. I definitely took a wrong turn at the Deadfall area. And extended my trip here a little bit. Oh, we're good. We don't even need the loot that I left in the camp office. We can just go straight to Carter. Because we're gonna lose it anyway, so it doesn't matter. Very tired. We're so close to the end, but now we've got to wait in Carter Dam for an Aurora, which is really annoying. I wish it would just guarantee you an Aurora. So that Aurora back there that we saw is the exact same one that Astrid used to use the radio in Signal Hill. And it's actually the exact same conversation that we just had. Spoiler for episode 3. But it's happening at the same time as episode 2. And as Astrid, you can hear what just happened from Will's end. You can hear Will talking. And you can also hear the other person talking as well. From Astrid's perspective. But Will can't hear Astrid. And fun fact, the person that's talking from Perseverance Mills can't hear Will or Astrid. They are not talking to Astrid or Will at all. They're talking to someone else. And I think the teaser poster for episode 5 is who that person was talking to on the radio. It's whoever's coming in via ship. Or someone related to that. So yeah, it's very interesting to look at both of those versions of that radio call and realize the person from Perseverance Mills isn't talking to or responding to either Will or Astrid. They're talking to someone completely random. Probably John Industries and the Canadian government are so related to operations on the island that they have a shared reference. Keep in mind, Rudiger did his project during winter. I've stuff to say about John Industries, but I don't think John Industries is how it's pronounced anyway. John, like English John, is not going to come up at all. I don't think John Industries is going to have any more relevance to the story. There might be hints of whatever comes from that experiment, but I don't think Rudiger's not going to get brought up. The machine is not going to get brought up. The Langston mine or the outbreak from there is not going to get brought up. Nothing from the Tales is going to be referenced directly. The whole purpose of the Tales was just to offer context and to give the player more information that Will and Astrid are not going to learn. They're not going to know it. But we are. We'll make the connections here and there, but it's not going to actually come up in the story. I don't think it's going to reference Rudiger or John Industries at all. And John Industries is definitely not related to the government in any way, and it's definitely not related to Wintermute. It can't be. Wintermute might be related to the government and or the military, because that's actually what I believe is happening. It's a government/military scenario. It's a code word for some specific scenario. But John Industries itself, I don't think is going to be mentioned directly at all. I think that's just a one and done. But if you watch the History of Blackrock video, which you should definitely do because it is kind of important for the Tales, I do talk about the Tales a little bit there. The creator of, the architect for Blackrock is someone named G.W. John, the exact same spelling as John Industries. So if you want to hear my thoughts on that, watch the Blackrock video, the History of Blackrock video. Just so you get all the details, but I think that's supposed to be one of the connections between the Tales and Wintermute. I think just G.W. John just created some kind of company that later on expanded into various different ventures at some point. But G.W. John was just an architect and also an organ, like an organ designer. Like they designed and created organs, like the piano organ, not internal organs. Anyways, yeah, that's what my thoughts about that. Let's do this cut.
Oh, Mackenzie. So you're still alive.
Methuselah, you appear in the strangest places.
You've left your mark and have overcome great odds so far, but this part of the world still holds some secrets.
I'm not sure this is the right time for...
There are still stories that need to be told if you wish to play a part in them. There is always time for that. But if you are in a hurry, by all means go. Nobody would fault you for continuing your journey. Onward.
You know, it's been a hell of a slog out there. Never mind that damn rare. I've nearly died more times than I care to count. It couldn't have been easy for you either. You seem strangely calm about the hostility of this place.
I have wandered these paths a long time, friend. I was a walker. Now I'm a watcher. I'm here to observe these times and help where I may.
As strange as it is to run into you again, it's good to find a familiar face in all this frigid wilderness. And keep to your paths. If this is a reckoning, as you say, I hope ours cross again.
And I hope so too. But yeah, this is actually where you're supposed to meet Methuselah, the one and only time in Predux, right outside Carter at the end of episode 2, which is conveniently right after he bonked his head in the maintenance yard. Oh yeah, and I'll go your other comment. Jeremiah was apparently planning ahead to do something also during the winter until the first flare happens. So what I believe what he is trying to do in a couple days after he rests a little bit is actually a personal matter that he wanted to take care of. So if you play Predux, if you get through his I think if you maximize the trust system with him, which is an old feature from back then, you can get a side quest from him where he tells you to go to this prepper cache in the
I
Muscat.
need to find some way in.
That requires a code, so you need an Aurora to get in. So that's why it's called the Aurora hatch. And he tells you to burn the letters that are in there. I believe what he's doing in Redux is going to go do that personal matter and burn those letters, or whatever it is at this point. But he's on a personal errand that he needs to take care of. It is rather strange having a stranger do it for you when you could just wait until you're healed to do it, but it makes more sense in Redux that he goes to do it after this, after resting. But that's what he's referencing. He's not referencing anything mysterious regarding what this Wintermute is and what it means. It is just a personal matter that he is going to go take care of. It's just a reference to the Aurora Hatch quest from Redux. You can still go to the Aurora Hatch, but is no longer associated with Jeremiah at all. Also, I think the reason why Will does call Jeremiah, and the way he knows his name, is because I think it's because the rifle that Jeremiah gives you to fix in Redux, it has Jeremiah's name etched on it. They just didn't write that into the game for some reason. He never says his name, but Will miraculously knows his name. Oh, perfect. Did I just get lucky? Did I just get super lucky here?
I need to find some way in.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, and all my flares are gone. Great. Hold on. Where was that? I hope those wires don't light up. Where was it? Was it here? There it is. Might as well use this. It's full. Ooh, I need a piece. Let's finish this up. Oh, right. Idiot. Oh, what the fuck? Where'd I get all these? What? Oh, did the Aurora just start? Oh, so these aren't lit yet. Damn it. Oh well. Alright, let's finish this ASAP. What are we actually doing here? Is it this?
There it is.
Yeah, I don't think the Aurora has actually turned everything on yet. Because the flashlight is not on. There would be lights in here if it was fully on.
Oh. I guess there's only one way to go from here.
Oh. Why can't I loot them? Hello?
Holy shit, what was that?
I need to go to the bathroom. What am I doing? I can finish this in like literally not even 5 minutes. And then end the stream. Hold on, bladder. We're almost done here. Hold on, let me find Vaughn's rifle real quick. I'm kidding. Oh. Scary music? Nope, not scary. Yeah, we're basically like at the end of the game now, or the episode. Ah, scary dark. Oh, so this body is in here. Okay. Mathis, my love, where are you? Oh, hold on, we gotta do all this.
Shit, that
Ow,
burns.
ow, 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 ow. What the fuck?
Hurts so much.
Oh, I think we're going over here. Oh, why is my condition so low? Is that because of the bear?
The pain.
I better watch out.
Yikes. I didn't realize how low it was. Could have died there. For some reason, I thought you were supposed to go back there, and I'm an idiot. No, I was supposed to go here. There we go. I'm an actual dummy. Alright, well, I'm going to just go ahead and start the outro here. Partially, not all of it. But make sure you leave a like on the live stream and subscribe and hit the notification bell if you haven't already. Go watch the lore video and do the same there. Oh, right, that's like on a timer. And I would suggest watching any lore videos that have already come out related to Wintermute so far, if you haven't, because we're basically done with Wintermute. At this point, I'm just working on some final additional videos ahead of episode 5, including the history of the Forest Talkers, which will come sometime later this month, hopefully. Let's save. That's probably the last save. And let's go through this cutscene. Let's meet our boy Mathis, whose video just came out today, by the way, so go watch that.
A locked case. Wow, that is interesting. A locked metal case is a thing of the old world, stranger. A world of closed doors and things being off limits. Yeah, see, I was part of that world. But that world's over. This is my world now. And in my world, I make the rules. In my world, see, there are no locks.
Your world sounds crazy.
What's in the case?
I have no idea.
What is in the case?
I hope it's painkillers.
Your ID says you're a pilot. You have a plane somewhere?
My plane wouldn't do you any good.
Yeah, should I show you what happened to the last person who lied to me? She didn't look so pretty after I was done.
She?
Oh, so now he's ready to talk. Well, don't worry, Pilot. You'll be with her soon.
And that is Wintermute episode 2. Daniel, I noted. I'll let you know. Oh, fun fact: the voice actor for what's his name? Mathis. God, I can't think for some reason. His name is Elias. I cannot pronounce his last name. I have no idea. That's the same voice actor as Sam Coe from Starfield, a big character actually for the main faction that you joined right there. Elias, I think it's Tufexis. I don't remember. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. Elias Tufexis. He's also in many games. He's in the Call of Duty Black Ops franchise as one of the characters. He's in a couple. I think he's in a Star Trek show. I think it was Discovery. He's in The Expanse. He's a TV and also voice actor, which he's got a lot. He's got a massive IMDb. But yeah, I was very surprised to find out that's Sam Coe. And when I'm hearing it here, now I hear it. This first voice acting session for Mathis, I think it's the first one because I don't think they had episode 4 recorded by this point, is like Sam Coe, like identical. But later in episode 4, he goes a lot harder, a lot crazier sounding for Mathis. It's definitely a little different, but yeah, I definitely hear Sam Coe there. That's it. We're done for tonight. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate it. Please, oh god, better not click that. No, because then I have to like go through the cutscenes and save. That's episode 2. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I appreciate it. Please leave a like and a comment or leave a like, I guess, on the live stream. Like and a comment on the videos. Go watch the videos, especially the most recent one and the one before that, please. It was 31 minutes long. I put a lot of work into that one. Please go watch the episode 4 video and the Mathis video. What was I gonna say next? Come by tomorrow for a game development stream. We're going to be doing that instead of Stalker 2 because I'm going to be honest, Stalker 2 is not going to happen on this channel, at least not anymore. And then Sunday will be Stardew Valley. If you want to see more of the Long Dark, come by on Tuesday and Friday of next week. Tuesday will be episode 3, and then Friday I think will be a special Thanksgiving edition of Bingo. We'll see. I'm going to come up with something, but it's going to be related to the foods in the game. I think we'll have fun with that in the spirit of Thanksgiving. And that's it for tonight. I'll